Hello.
Hello.
Are you waiting for someone?
Hey, you're probably wondering what you're watching right now. It's kind of like LARPing, but with VR instead. If you don't know what LARPing is, it's basically people put on cosplays and costumes, and then they roleplay as orcs and elves and such, and you have to travel to like a location meetup where all these people are meeting and such. And VR, for the VR thing, you have to basically spend all your money to buy a headset, a virtual headset, and set up cameras in your room, and then you can play as a character. All these people in the videos are real people. They have their own VR headsets, and they're basically role-playing as their own character that they made. So we're basically acting to the best of our ability to get our characters around. It's by all means no Hollywood acting, and of course there's mistakes. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we can't really keep in character, but you gotta remember, we can't cut out stuff. This is not Hollywood, this is not a movie. We can't cut the scenes where we laugh or something, so it's kind of more natural, right? But we try our best to keep people invested, and to, in very serious scenes where we like cry or fight or something, we're trying our best.
Presently, yes. Was hoping to speak with a member of Firebird's staff before I enter the premise.
I'll see if I can get someone for you.
Preferably, perhaps, Mr. Redwall. I believe he was previously briefed, as I recall.
Sure, if I can find him. It's good to see you too. Mr. Redwall. Oh.
Look for Cora.
Hello.
Hi.
Suit's looking good.
That's a fucking cool ass helmet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I recognize you at
Actually,
first sight this
you're
time, rather than
not in the lab.
not. It's nice to see you again.
I mean, maybe they are.
I'm just coming from patrol. The streets seem pretty clear so far.
That's good.
That's
Good.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad people are prepared. We don't want anyone getting jumped in the street again.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's happening over there, meeting. I assume it's a meeting.
Yeah,
We assume so.
aliens?
Yeah.
Question mark potentially.
Maybe?
Oh,
Could be, we aren't
maybe.
sure.
One in the back.
Oh, okay.
We're kind of assuming right now.
Oh,
There's a big asteroid hologram,
Okay.
so probably the alien stuff.
oh.
You think about they ever like add a door there just for
Okay,
both
go.
sakes, so we're not like.
But that's okay. Mr. Redwall's in a meeting.
I understand.
Pretty sure he will come up to you once they are done. However, I can also tell him, just in case he might forget or has other things on his mind. I assume your
I
arrival
see.
was
I simply
announced.
need to declare my presence before entering the premise. That is all.
Most people aren't that, polite. Some reporters and lawyers just kind of just wander in.
I see. Given the nature of my duties, I am required to declare my presence.
Oh, okay. Even though you've been here before?
Yes, however, given my extended stay, it would only seem appropriate.
extended stay. Why are... Well, okay, is there a reason for that?
Morning.
Morning.
I was called away
Back.
for approximately 1 month.
Hmm. I see. I wasn't aware I was busy. Doing my work.
I believe that's a good thing.
Well, yeah, I guess. Being vigilant and keeping the streets clean certainly is.
I'm getting such a headache being here. What is happening?
But having a lot of work also means that the crime rate is going up, which isn't really a bad,
Can you be nice?
a good
Why
thing.
do you hate me like that?
On the other hand,
I'm fine.
I don't know why. It's probably the hologram. It's really big.
You don't have something.
I suppose that might be the
alive
case.
in your head, you know, that you shouldn't.
it's
be-
been awfully quiet this past
No, I
month, though.
don't think so.
When it comes to large-scale villain
Nah, I'm fine.
encounters and such, I've been quite lucky, but that's also with some kind of tension.
Maybe one of the
Not knowing what the villains are plotting, what they're doing.
Nothing I can do right now.
We basically have to be on edge every day.
Cat.
Could happen any day.
They've
Oh,
been
cat.
enjoying their time here. Ooh, on the laptop.
I see.
Oh.
That
Well,
guy's
we
been
should
going
stop
around
that.
a lot.
Well,
Maybe. It's friendly.
In the
You can talk
meantime-
to it, probably.
I do hope that your work continues to go smoothly.
What are you looking at, little buddy?
Well, hero work never really goes smoothly, does it?
Yeah.
There's always things that can happen.
Alright.
After all, you're fighting crime. And crime is pretty... Well, not always, but sometimes very unpredictable.
Happy to have you back. You have permission to enter. Apologies. I thought that you remembered that you had that.
Yes, but given my departure for the past month, it seemed only appropriate to inform you all that I had returned and that my presence would be in accordance with previous
I'm happy to have you
orders.
back.
It is
Currently,
nice to
we're
be back.
ongoing it. Good to hear. Currently, we're having a meeting about the upcoming threat that we were planning on facing. They are still down in the meeting room if you wish to check in on anything relating to that. The teams are going
I
to be
see.
given extra information accordingly, and I'm also going to be contacting D-Ranks and other about how we're going to be reacting to the upcoming days.
I see. The CAU is certainly interested and was hoping for an update. This would probably be a good meeting for me to attend if possible.
Yes. I'd go check in on that real quick. I gotta try and give a real quick run by to some other people since I got you two here. So
Understood,
I'll
sir.
see you
Let's
around.
go to the meeting room. I also need a briefing.
Quick rundown for you both since D rank. Just letting you both know that in the upcoming days there is
They came down. He has not coming upstairs.
he might still be.
Well, I mean, I can technically be killed, but I would stay dead.
Yeah.
I'll just come back
It's important to note as well, because from what we know, it eats energy in basically every sense, but from what we've gathered from Kier's research and anyone else that knows anything on it, it has to physically eat it. It's not like me or a few other people. It's kind of like an absorption through the hands. It's a physical action, so don't get afraid to blast the damn thing. Exactly. If you need to blast it, just watch the mouth, I guess.
makes sense.
Don't leave any batteries lying around.
Yeah, no, good point. Yeah. I do have a question. I want to rack our brains together, because it was mentioned it can adapt, possibly, to anything. However, there's no perfect thing out there. And if it does adapt, we did mention it earlier, could you bring it back to a previous state to before its adaptation?
Maybe. It'd be better if I could get a chance to see the existing one.
That's fair.
But I could try. I've not really succeeded on anything that big, and I suspect you probably aren't going to get more than like 1 or 2 goes of that. But
yeah, that's wrong.
I did make that comment and was immediately proven wrong. So
Here's my idea. If the whole fox in the ocean isn't working, it adapts, meaning we only got a few strikes at this thing before, well, it adapts to our attacks. I figured the best way is we have front runners, people who might not have the most damage but can stay in a fight, are the ones keeping the thing busy. Then we decide amongst ourselves who can dish out the hardest hits in 1 strike. We'll try to be the cruxes that make sure that, well, it goes down. Ideally, those big, impactful hits can keep the thing down before it adapts to it. And if it doesn't work, you can see if you can give us a try 2 or 3.
You want me to run circles around it until you figure out you can punch it hard enough? Basically.
Not to figure it out, but give us the opening. If we miss, it's gonna see it. Maybe it'll adapt to it, or at the very least get smarter. I'm slow, but I can punch hard. I can just
Another
run up and
option
hit the
could
damn
be,
thing.
again, it's also not just about adaptation, but also a course of, how do you say this, a test of endurance, so to say. If you're able to focus on one specific side of the enemy, they're going to be used to defending on that side. They're going to get exhausted from defending so much, and as soon as they're exhausted, probably strike with a more strong attack from the other side, probably causing it to topple over. Misdirection is key here.
Alright, well I can be bait then, that's fine.
Yeah, that is not required for some of us. Hit it real hard if something ain't ready.
The hardest hitters.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do we know if these adaptations are permanent or short-term? Because if this is a creature that is slammed headfirst into multiple planets on asteroids, then any kind of physical anything we try to do to it has already likely been way above.
It is probably a very sturdy resistance. Again, its habitats do change from time to time, especially when they're traveling through planets. So could be potentially they're not permanent, but I'm assuming they would grow from every single encounter.
I'm considering asking for a different certification also, but otherwise,
I mean, there are certainly going to be some adaptations to things that are mutually exclusive. You know, the heavier your armor, the harder it is to run fast. Yeah. Presumably, it's going to have to make some of those trade-offs. Now, it might be rapid at switching between, but
you gotta look for the
I wouldn't be
weaknesses,
surprised.
the gaps between the armor.
Right.
Maybe there's a
Again,
be
due
tanky
to the
and
fact
fast.
that I was a little bit late through the meeting. Please continue, Tim.
quickly, assuming its species only has 2 different forms between the tank and the other one, we could assume that maybe it doesn't. Maybe any changes that it makes are small. If there are already 2 classifications and they have swap between them, I think this one is still a mixture of both, as we've stated before, but it's still on point with the fact that maybe that's all it is. But
All the stuff you just can't confirm until we get in there.
As I said, 80% of the job, after all, is adapting in the moment, so it's the best we can do besides planning.
I guess just heavy hitters, be ready just in case. And then those that can dodge a lot or be sneaky, anything like that to keep it distracted.
Run circles
wear
around
it
it.
out.
Keep it occupied, give the heavy hitters the opening. But if this thing is already adapted to some phenomenon in the past, the odds are it's probably used to being punched, which means it's likely adapted to that, which means we'll have to come with something a bit more creative.
You know, they say in the old movies, anything that lives is, I don't know, afraid of fire or something. We get Crucible, Halifax, and the other fire users we got. Maybe we
Right.
try to burn the shit out of it, but then we could
If it's used to punching, I guarantee souls, fire, magic, something
Anything.
amongst that might work.
No. I mean, the guy jumps around in space. I'm sure it's a little more resistant to the cold than it is extreme heat, right?
Well, there's also atmospheric re-entry it must be used to.
That is
Dissipating heat is a lot harder to do in space than actually staying cold. Like, staying cold in space is the hard part. I suppose maybe not for interstellar travel, but
If he's just making touchdown, odds are he's probably gonna be pretty hot. Probably used to fire by that point.
Yeah, that's true. Entering the atmosphere.
Should we be talking evacuation routes and where to keep civilians?
That was already discussed a month ago. Yep.
Yeah, but he wasn't here, so I'm gonna say it anyway. Civilians, I think we've got coordinated with the people who run like the transport and bus and so on. We're gonna get a bunch of buses on this bridge ready to go at a moment's notice. The second he touches down, if it looks like it's gonna come this way, everyone gets on those buses and everyone leaves. That's the evacuation plan.
That's a pretty short time frame to.
Yeah, what about stragglers?
move
There's
thousands of
always
people.
Yeah,
people are gonna be
there's
slow.
people that don't want to leave too.
It might
Honestly, I
be
think
good
the
to
most-
send them out early anyway. This is
Yeah.
citywide.
Telling people this is happening, let them know they should probably leave.
Yeah.
If they...
Certainly vulnerable
There's already been
populations,
sent
right?
out.
Sure. But we should also have backup for if they can't make the buses, where's a safe place we can have them?
Maybe we can get some of these boats that come through here to pick up some passengers if we let them know beforehand.
I mean,
Sure.
if
Or
it's
some way
that
we can
serious,
defend them.
Is it an issue to bring him into the Firebird HQ?
Unfortunately, it is. There's a whole line.
I'm back, Hark. Did you miss me?
It's not easy to bring in outsiders if there's so much. It's the bottom line.
Wow.
However, there is multiple safe houses around the city. The strikes like this have happened before plenty of times. Most major cities like Statera have something for people behind it should something like that.
I assume the city or someone organized something for the recon.
here.
Presumably,
Yeah,
that's
it's the stadium. The stadium is typically a safe place.
Okay. Needs to I can step away and I can have a conversation with authorities to see if specific districts would have bunkers or the likes.
Might be a
Sounds
shot.
like we know that we
So
need
what
to
did it
know
miss
more
the plan
about
for now?
this, but it's not something we can talk about right now. Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
Right now we're just talking about evacuating people.
Scheduling early evacuation. We can start with that. Just getting people out of the city in general. If there are people that refuse to leave, unfortunately, there's only so much we can do in a case such as that. I'll see about the precautions they use for past events such as this, and see if they have shelters, bunkers, anything like that. If they don't, then I will see if we can move them all to the peaceful field. I need to give up calls for that.
Sounds good.
Sounds like a plan. Ideally lands around there. Using your water powers, they're gonna hopefully be contained and won't be able to move much of anywhere. We fight the thing, we find out what it's not adapted to, we take that and we hit it as hard with what it's not used to. In the meantime, we try to get people evacuated the day
If it
before.
lands in the city, how do we get it to move to the other island? Because I was wrong, we didn't.
I don't
Well,
know
ours-
that we.
Ice and energy should work as
Oh,
a
okay, yeah.
dangerous
Right,
alternative,
yes.
but it's just a fire way to get
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, powers were getting killed, so.
Power's getting killed. Absorb you, energy boy. You just absorb as much as you can. Hunt the thing, and then run back there, and it should follow you.
Great walking buffet for the thing. Can't wait.
A big old beacon.
Maybe we could
If I
set
go
something
full
up with one of the vehicles where it could
Yeah.
provide a
I'll
big
get out,
burst
run it,
of
it's fine.
power or source of power or something. We could then move it if we need to, or something.
Yeah,
I don't
was
know.
gonna ask, do we know if this alien, like, can track the energy? Do we know if it has some special sense? Okay, it can. So that may be wary if we do have safe houses which have generators and such like that in them. They may be able, they may go after those too. If we want the power everywhere, we may be fucked.
If the energy source that is being presented as bait is larger than the ones in the bunkers, then it's going to go up to the other. It's like a couple olives in the feast.
Okay. It's just hard to say because how smart it is this thing. If its adaptability is just like purely instinctual and if this thing is not the smartest, then it will go after the bait. But if it is smart, it may go after, it may realize that we're using it bait.
I mean, from what we know about this thing, it's just here to fight, kill, and maim. So it ain't gonna really be worried about traps. If it sees a person, it's gonna go after them, as far as we're aware.
I think I'm
So-
thinking
Don't care
too
if
much
it's
like
big
if
or
this
not.
is a real person. Got it. So yeah, if
You
it starts
never
running
know.
away, I what? Just kind of
Yeah, exactly.
flex a bunch of energy in front of it and try to get it to chase me back to the island.
Yeah, take all your borrowed
possibility,
energy.
but try to not exhaust yourself too much. In the end, we do need to still be able to dodge. If this is if this really is an apex predator, then we do need you to be available.
I mean, in a
Worst
worst
thing
case
can happen is you use too
scenario,
much. Go on.
if I focus, and it's not easy, but if I really go for it, I can run on water. So at worst, if I feel like I'm running out of energy, I just sprint onto the damn thing, and then you've got the perfect spot if it chases me to kind of, do whatever the fuck you want to it. Yeah.
So we're staging 2 teams in the warehouses at the start, and then leaving the other 2 in case it doesn't stick around long enough.
Right. The idea was 2 of us here fighting the thing kind of head on, and another 2 on the main island, I guess, dealing with any stragglers that might be hanging around, and also, I guess, which is a pretty fair assumption, that other shit might be, hopping on the asteroid. If this thing's an apex predator, it makes sense it's going to be some sort of scavenger that follows along wherever it hunts to get the leftovers, right?
Not just that,
also
but think about the other
Again,
way.
it could be.
City's gonna be
The
occupied,
thing about it
state
is
of
this.
emergency. They're gonna hop on that chance to go into a free territory, pretty much.
And that as well, yeah.
In the end, you need to understand, at least from, unless Tia might have to correct me if it needs to be in case, but the Apex Predator title is usually given to, again, the strongest one of the 2 categories, so there's a non-zero chance that you might have more smaller variations as well appearing. We do not know that yet, though.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Experiment on people who hate on the main island when we're gonna try to track the thing. Expect villains, stragglers, whatnot. Odds are he could be the only threat that wants to take advantage of this opportunity.
Yeah.
Who knows, maybe we'll finally see a good moment of, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and maybe a temporary alliance until the entire issue is solved.
Maybe the police can help bolster defense for, fewer villains at least the minor thugs.
Just chuck some energy into the sewers. Let them go after it.
That. No.
We'll throw some high voltage capacitors down there.
Yeah.
Just go down there, cover it up.
From what we can tell, there's a lot of energy down there. I don't know that it'd be accessible to a creature like
whatever
that.
thing jumping out of the sewer.
Right out from the ocean, pops out the sky.
Make a path for them. Got it.
Yeah, perfect.
Redwall saw it, but I don't think it's likely that would be an energy source for it, right?
What specifically?
The energy that you and Baba reported in the sewers.
It's a possibility. I mean, it depends what it prefers during the time of energy. I mean, it could see you as the most pleasant snack. It could look into the sewers potentially. That is something we'd have to see at the moment. Plus, I am not sure if I want to have those 2 types of creatures with whatever the fuck is down there all together bunched up.
I think it's less of a question of whether or not we should send it there. I think we shouldn't, but rather whether it's just gonna get here and dig down.
Yeah,
it could be a possibility, and if that happens, then might have a lot of a bigger expedition be planning. But for now, let's hope it hasn't adapted to the whole digging portion yet.
Right. Trying to keep it contained. All the expected might just run somewhere else. Ideally, we can keep it locked there.
One thing I've also considered trying out are various kinds of poisons. There are certain atmospheres that all aliens are we're weak to certain atmospheres. Many other alien species can't get into my planet because of the layers that we have on it. It's poisonous, it's toxic to anybody else. If we can make something similar, I can see if there are planets that it avoids and go from there about making a similar toxin as a last resort.
Be a good start.
It's not a bad idea.
Considering it adapts,
we do
any option you can provide, just gives us more ways to possibly deal with it.
Assuming it adapts to this. That's what I'm
Just very quick, something I'd be able to help with is if it does start moving over the water or over the bridge, I can be extremely good bait if it considers magic as energy it wants to eat.
That is true. It's a risk we're willing to take, but that's worked out pretty well.
an idea for baiting it around the city. If we develop transformers that are able to put out very light, I guess, energy outage, I'm struggling to find the words, and then we are able to turn it up to max output, we could have these decorating parts of the city we want to lead to. And then with the push of a button, it can just put out an insane amount of energy and draw it that way.
We lead it on a
He's not
wild
yet to
goose
get it
chase to exhaust it potentially.
Exactly. It
Or
wouldn't
buy
have
ourselves
you
time to
focusing on being
recover or
big.
make a plan or whatever.
Also an option.
Yeah.
It'd also be a crazy refresh if I'm out of juice.
Precisely.
Same goes with
Obviously,
Parallax though.
if
If he
it's
eats the
developed
stuff,
as this
it's
is
also a
just,
refresh for him.
Yeah, but I'm
That's
probably
true.
faster.
But if we're able to completely get rid of the signature again, it won't be from it.
Right.
It just
Seems
depends
like
on
it's more
what
time.
Monty and I are able to do.
Oh my, alright.
Once it gets there, we shut it off.
Alright.
And then it's
Yeah, we should definitely. We should definitely try to work on that.
Prepared everything we can do.
Yes.
Try to keep it contained.
Work
Fully expect to
on
run away
that,
though.
work on that, 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 work on that. Go to the mayor's town and work on that. We can do this together, we just need to work on it. We just need to work on it.
Property damage is one thing, civilian lives is of the importance right now.
Civilian lives have to be
Anything else we
kept.
can figure out along the way. Assess dangers and costs, whatever needs to be. Lives, of course, on the top priority.
Absolutely.
Focus
I have
on
some
much
connections
better.
with the SRRI. I can get some people together, resources if needed.
Good.
Why is his eyes
We'll be
glowing?
starting evacuation now, right? We're not going to leave it until it shows itself.
That's the
Yeah.
idea.
I believe
Try to get
it's
something set up now.
starting.
Just double checking.
It's just, you know, with these kind of
2
things,
days.
sometimes people don't
2 days, got it.
evacuate anyway.
Also, the fact that it happens so often, I don't think people take it too seriously anymore.
A lot of people I probably want to say, yeah, it's happened 12 times. What's the 13th?
Lucky number.
How do you mean?
What do you mean?
I'm trying to figure out which side of the warehouse. Where was the showrunner attack? Is that on that or there?
I think it was the top part. The top is where the ruin kind of like.
That's where we found the body. Okay.
Yeah, and the very top is where all those like scrap buildings are. that
Anyway,
are
if you wish to
falling
discuss the
apart.
location specifically, has anybody thought about does anybody need to specifically figure out the locations for the bunkers if they're any potentially within State Terra? If not, then I'll be stepping away to ask this.
That's fine. I can worry about that. I have a couple phone calls.
Your
I
choice,
need
dear.
to make.
We can get more information and distribute it
Cool.
tomorrow, I guess. Huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
And building the generators.
What you do?
The places within the four corners. Northern, southern. Have to run for a long way.
Hey, Ark. Are you all good in here and here and what's happening?
Yeah.
What's up? Well, this whole time there's a lot of ifs and whats and what can and can't do. But roughly, try to stick to it. Be prepared for whatever might happen.
All the ifs and whens and hows of anyone in this business, so go on.
I will say, if I'm gonna try anything, I need both pretty much touching kind of range and some time. So, if we need to do it, we should call it in before it, is invulnerable to everything we can do.
Right.
If we can't hold it down, then I'm just gonna get
I don't
thrown,
think I'm not protection.
which is fine, but
How do I protect Alexis?
not right now.
Ideally,
It's
we
your
don't
next
have to,
time.
but if it's fully adapted to everything we can throw at it, you're pretty much the only option we have to, well, try again.
Yeah. I'll save what strength I can.
Hey, ideally you won't have to come there. Don't want to risk everything on a gamble, especially your life.
That's what it is. It's what we do.
Suppose it is.
We all good here?
Yeah, I know you planned out everything you can.
So,
Well,
Good.
Careful.
Sorry. You both are gonna
Come on,
go
let's get out.
rescue?
Following you.
Yeah.
hey, stars.
I'll go for
You're lovely.
Go for it. I'm going to do some. I need to do some research on that matter, so there may be a way we can create a more magical source of, again, a generator or like a distraction. I'll figure out something along the way.
I was just thinking as long as the energy works, so. As it was mentioned before, it's how it works, or causes a regeneration of some sort, or whatever. So we would need a moving energy source because we just don't want to be constantly feeding it if we're just going to.
We suggested, I threw out, maybe trying to get out one of the vehicles or something.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Can we move it just to have fewer?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Shoot.
You got an option of bait, and plus, your inventory, everything you can do.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
And you know, I recently found some of those out of stock cosmic brownies, you know, the ones with the small M&Ms in them, and I was gonna share them with my two best friends, but I mean,
we'll submit it tonight, we'll submit it tonight, we'll submit it tonight, we'll submit it tonight, we'll submit it tonight.
Some?
You don't need to be ready, you don't need to be like that. We can do it tonight, we can actually do it tonight, actually.
We'll submit it, we're gonna do it tonight, that's what we were just talking about.
Right now. I mean, if you have the brownies, we can
Yeah,
submit
but
it right
you
now.
guys just said, what reports? You don't know what would you like a brownie?
We're gonna go find someone right now.
Later.
Sure.
Angel's right here. Ooh, Albert's right there.
Angel, what rank are you?
C. Why?
Damn it. Albert's right there.
You do realize
I think we already told.
there's
we already
enough
told people.
There's like 9 brownies in there, and it's really hard for one person to only have one at a time because of sugar things. There's enough to have it, even if you do actually submit the report tonight.
No, because we already no. We're trying to get brownies, and he's holding the brownies over our head unless we submit a report that we forgot to submit a month ago on our encounter with the Silver Sage in the sewers.
You know, everything, something like coming from me. Playing that concert.
Yes?
I was thinking because it would be like a shit that I mean, it's a thing, but...
Are you sorry? Were you saying something to me? I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
I was checking if you're alright. You seem focused, which makes sense, but...
Oh, well, there's a situation. Apparently there's gonna be some kind of asteroid, meteorite landing, or some kind of monster. We should probably prepare ourselves for evacuation because we have to evacuate the city before it hits.
We were told at least the ranks are going to be stationed out towards a different area as well as protecting the home turf. So we'll defend the home turf while you guys focus on what you need to. Okay.
All right. I'll leave it in your hands then.
And make sure you're warm up if needed, but I feel like you might be already warmed up.
I just came from a patrol, so I'm actually ready to go.
All ready to go. That's good. Well, don't over-prepare too much, alright? Try and take it a little easy before the big... We know the day that it'll happen, so... Definitely still make sure people are safe, but... You don't want to be exhausted when the time comes.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna be mainly in charge of the rescue and evacuation of the citizens because, well, that's what my power's best suited for. The heavy hitters are probably gonna deal with the monster itself. I'm not sure what exactly we're dealing with. It's some kind of energy absorbing creature.
This is actually making me feel a lot better though.
But guys, be careful. It could be that it brings some extra baggage.
Understood.
In
Let's use it
form
now
of,
then.
yeah, there might not just be one monster in the fight.
Got it.
For all we know, they might bring its kids or something, and get tiny demons trying to eat people. And seeing as this thing is maybe massive, maybe the kids aren't that small either. So, yeah. Basically, we have our hands full if it lands.
Well then, we'll take up what we need to take up, so then you folks can just handle what you have.
And then we put cameras up.
Okay.
Thing that's gonna end the world.
Sis?
This might have a secret benefit though. Okay.
I think that's something going on.
What if the
Go check
cameras
on.
caught them doing cult stuff and we can get information on it?
Take care, stay safe. Need any backup, let us know.
You should go with a team.
Hey, the unexpected. We're going to have a mandatory team meeting in one of the meeting rooms. I'll be waiting outside of it. About 5 minutes. It's you all there.
He can do that.
Camera recovery mission.
So a different reason to the whole drowning stuff. I guess.
Maybe.
Okay, but if anyone asks, that was actually a tactical decision we made.
Thanks for doing scouting.
Like a tactical
Totally tactical. I think it might be a good, wise decision. But I think we should talk about all of that first and get everyone caught up to speed, and then we can go scouting.
What about the rest of them? Sorry, I shouldn't help. Time it, and I'll do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll dress up. We'll go out all together and go scouting. It's good for us to be.
Before you go.
But I'm not playing Stardew Valley, it's okay. I did play
Before you go.
straight, it's okay.
Hi, hello, Percy.
Stay safe.
I passed out briefly when we were in the training room. Where I was gonna get hit in the head a bunch by Frederick's guitar weapon, but then I passed out from exhaustion. So technically, I slept for approximately 12 minutes.
Keep your helmets on just in case.
Confirm that.
Yeah, I'm going to. Okay.
I haven't slept in a month, but I'm
I'll
still
look after
good.
myself. You as well, hey?
Hey, I'm
drink a lot of Red Bull.
How you doing?
I also haven't really eaten in a month because of that.
We can catch you up on everything.
You gotta take that back to the workshop, man.
Can I have Red Bull sponsorship?
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
that whole like that
Yeah.
kind of looks like ass, man. Just
They are?
Sorry,
We'll likely be going out after the meeting to scout, so feel free to suit up now.
I don't know how
that you don't like the design.
I don't know how many nutrients are in a can of Red Bull.
I don't
oh man, I don't know.
I can only.
Maybe I should make my home more like yours.
Oh hell no! I didn't shoot you on the spot if you did.
Thanks.
Ooh, yeah. True, you did.
After we're done with scouting, I'd like to have a spar with you.
Only
A
some of them.
spar?
You shared.
Yeah.
Oh, that's odd.
Sparring partner.
You haven't been up for much as sparring this whole month? What changed?
I'll explain it more when we need to spar. When we do spar.
That's okay.
Sure, if whatever is happening out in the city then, put me out of commission.
Thank you.
Well, I'll catch you up on it. We shouldn't have anything big today. We probably still have 2 days. Right, meeting.
Okay. Well?
Oh, I thought that thing was today. Guess we're good.
Want to get lunch? I'm still pretty hungry.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Do your best.
you took the cosmic brownies. No.
Good luck. Do your best.
Your work still requires your
I'll try.
It is yours.
Maybe like
after
one thing
all.
is to like cut paper, right? But like, wouldn't that get in the way of writing or like handling?
Okay, guys. Okay. This office. One, inside. Yeah. So I wasn't here for the entirety of the meeting, so due to other reasons, but Alexis was there for the entire meeting, so she can give us a breakdown on everything.
All right. Before I forget to get to it, and because the other thing's going to be a larger conversation, there is actually two things to discuss, though one is sort of a secondary thing. At some point in the next 4 to 7 days or so, we and Team Star are getting sent to some of those locations that we got from Scalus. Apparently there's been some activity at some of those warehouses or something. We didn't get very many details, but those two teams are going to be sent to deal with that, so we're going to be up against Lupus. Hooray! Maybe. Or someone else moved in, and we're just harassing some random people that have moved into a warehouse, but it's one of those. In any case, the larger thing is that... Olympus?
Oh, Olympus. I something different. Never mind.
I might have misspoken. So, I think you've all probably heard, though in case you haven't, a bunch of us have been interacting in various forms and conversations and stuff with a creature called the Parallax. There's one that's been here for a while, a bunch of people have been talking to it and stuff, made some friends. I think that's like an assassin type or something like that, but it warned us that a big, bad, scary alpha Parallax or something will be arriving soon to destroy the Earth. Apparently these are genocidal alien things. Tyr seems to have some more information, but we don't really know a lot. We know that it's going to be here in about 2 days, and we'll be arriving on a meteor. So that's going to be fun. Henry's job is to deal with the meteor. So it's not in the thing, it's riding the thing, to our understanding. To that end, Henry's going to make sure it doesn't, fall on Statera, since that does seem to be vaguely where it's heading. But that means that the creature is going to be up to us, and we're not going to have Phoenix to help. We're splitting into 2 teams of 2 teams. We'll be with Team Star, and we're going to be focused, initially at least, on civilian management, extraction, and making sure that if it happens to cross the water to this side, that someone is over here doing something about it. We believe that the landing will be in the southern part of the warehouse district. We can go over there in a bit. Henry set up the vehicles to take us over there or something. I don't really know, but we can go scout it out and get an idea of what's going on. As well, some of the B ranks are going to be getting us a bunch of logistical information about the locations of safe houses and stuff throughout the city, as well as evacuation details. Presumably the plan is to get as many people out of the city in the next 48 hours as possible, but unsurprisingly, there's going to be plenty of people that don't leave. And, unfortunately, as was pointed out, this also provides a really excellent opportunity for, like, any random villain to just show up and ruin our whole day, because the city is vulnerable. So it's entirely plausible that we're going to end up dealing with a bunch of that shit. We'll see. The Parallax may have... I think the one that we've met does, and this is where we're sort of basing some of this. But there's two types. There's like an assassin type and a tank type or something, and it seems to be maybe more of a, like, on the tank side of things, but more of a hybrid or something. I don't know. But we believe that it is. We are planning under the assumption that it has the ability to adapt itself to basically any situation. This is annoying because it means that once we find something that works, it won't continue to work for us. To that end, the plan is to try to kill it. If we can't do that, which is seemingly a possibility, then containing it is the next option. Monty's seeing what he can come up with, I guess, and we'll try to come up with some sort of containment unit or whatever. And then it was thrown out that maybe, again, very much a maybe, they're vulnerable to water in some way, or have issues with water, or can't swim, or something along those lines. If that's true, the idea would maybe be to, like, take that thing and then drop it into the deepest parts of the ocean. And that would be our solution, at least in the short term. But, yeah, if we can kill it, that's seemingly the plan. Questions so far? Ooh.
Yeah. Side note, it's also I think you mentioned it. It's attracted to energy. It eats energy, right?
Yes. And it doesn't eat energy in the way that, like, Ren or Reyna or some other people can, where they can, like, walk up and touch a thing and suck all the things out of it. It eats it in terms of takes it, puts it in a mouth, and then incorporates it somehow. Don't know how that works. I assume that we're not going to. It eats things and then gets more stronger. So the power is getting cut to at least that area of the warehouse district for that section of time, though there's some gambits coming into play where people might be trying to come up with ways of making, like, beacons where we can sort of have Monty press a button and then a giant source of energy lights up to try to attract it to a known location, especially if it tries to fuck off from the warehouse district and become, like... I didn't mention this more publicly, but I'll mention it to all of you because we're going to be doing it, and I'll mention it to Team Star as well. But people are a really exceptional source of energy if you, like, sum up all the internal biology and stuff. So it's not, like, out of the question that it's going to try to show up at some safe houses and eat everyone. But it might also be looking more for giant sources of electricity and stuff, and it's likely that we can try to give it bait to those lines. So there's a number of things being investigated as to whether or not we can come up with, like, bait vehicles or transformers throughout that we can route huge surges of power to briefly to try to lead it around and stuff. But yeah, one of our closing gambits is that if it can adapt to things and becomes overly adapted such that we're not really effective, that vaguely I can go try to rewind it and give us another shot. This is considered a last resort, but it's on the table, so...
and you'll be conserving your energy just in case.
As much as I can.
Yeah. That means that we'll likely be folks relying a lot more on you, Roxy, for healing and everything.
Or with the Star, we can tap Sable as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Other things. Yeah, Indignation and Teams are going to be the ones that are sort of facing off a bit first. We'll see how that goes. but they're sort of planning a, you know, bait with the right, jab with the left, or whatever the hell the thing is. I don't know. I saw it in the movie.
There was plans being talked about, more so having weaker individuals focus on one side of it, so it puts more defenses over there. Meanwhile, someone with a higher output of power and strength hits it on the other side when it least expects it. At least that's the gist I got. Yeah.
Give it space for Johnny or Bruiser or Ashton or someone to come in and hit it in the back.
But yeah, what we're going to do now is just do a quick scouting over at the warehouse district. In the event that we, for whatever reason, we need to go over there, or Alexis needs to go over there to rewind. In the event that Alexis does need to go over there, we'll probably have some of our team split off to escort her in there to make sure she makes it, and to back her up, and back up the other teams. Because as you said, it needs to be held down, which is not going to be an easy feat to do for you to rewind it. Yeah.
This is why it's not a great plan, but it is a plan.
Last resort.
Obviously, any thoughts that people have on like defensive measures to undertake or things to build or whatever are gonna be, you know, welcome. Moths,
if you're like think about
you can do a lot of like analytical stuff, right? Like you can do predictive analysis and things.
That is in fact my job, yes.
Would you potentially, I don't know if this is something you can do, would you potentially be able to like forecast what its adaptations might be to different people?
What is what?
If you might be able to give us like a forewarning, maybe you can help us understand what it might change about itself to give us like a way to tip the scales or something. If we know that it's like, you know,
I'm not an expert on alien biology, but I can analyze patterns to see if there's anything that can happen.
Here,
if that's where you wish to
simulation that she's been running. She has some computer that can do information on it. I don't really understand how that is, but she talked about it. So if that's something you're interested in, I figured I'd mention, because that seems like it's sort of right up your alley.
And I'll spend some time focusing on that. If we can identify its patterns, we can identify its weaknesses. I'm sure of that much.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah.
I was gonna say, if you're considering the beacon idea, I'd probably go with thermite over batteries or electricity. Thermite just a bunch of powder until you ignite it, and then it just fucking mass amounts of thermal energy everywhere. So it's a bit more secure.
It could be a decent option to say to do it on the fly.
Might be worth having. Well, thermite would also be, yeah, if we could like have some people carry some.
Exactly.
Yeah. Grenades, more or less. But having a variety of things is probably worthwhile as well.
Yeah. I assume you'd rather have a beacon to keep it in one place and have it go out in the buildings and eat people.
Yeah, if things go real bad, then Ren is kind of part of that. Hopefully we can have him suck up enough power and look tasty.
Actually,
jumping backwards
slightly.
Idea. For me to get across, Sable might be the fastest option.
That might be actually
and reasonably safe.
Yeah. Definitely, I'll communicate with Ark and Rainer about that. My suggestions over the next few days, either tomorrow or the day after, we all need to have a quick talk with Team Star. Split up where we need to be posted, pretty much, and figure out a plan as more information comes in.
One other thing, maybe someone actually knows how to do something about this, but I don't know that any of us are going to be particularly good at it. The sewers have a giant source of magical energy under them or something like that, so if it can eat magic, we might be in some trouble. What that might then look like is it lands and digs straight down. And I don't think we actually really have a solution to that at present. But one of the many infinite possibilities. I've said my piece. I've said more than my piece.
Yeah, I'm not gonna comment on fucking magic bullshit. Nah.
Yep. But, I don't know. Maybe someone will come up with a... Maybe someone knows about a secret tunneling device that we can use to just drill into the damn thing. And kill it from behind or whatever. I don't know.
I'll see if I can identify the most likely source of it. But... that is something we need to be aware of. There are stronger sources of magical energy, though. And we don't believe they're going there.
Here, you mean? Or...
on the planet.
If it is attracted to any source of power on the planet, we're probably fucked. And then it's gonna have to be, you know... I don't know, whatever heroes are capable of getting somewhere on the planet real good. But
Phoenix,
that'll then look like it lands here, looks up, sniffs the air, and leaps off 1,000 miles, and then we all just sort of shrug and, you know, I don't know, twiddle our thumbs.
Based on our current gathering that they're going to land... Based on our current gathering that they're going to be in the area and most likely going to be targeting the power grid, their ability to pinpoint energy might not be the strongest thing.
Yeah, it might not be as widespread.
Yeah, I think that the way that it's working is that we're not really like, it's not driving the asteroid as much as sort of hitching a ride, and it seems to be able to direct it slightly. So, I don't know. But no, that's a really good point.
Okay. Depends on how technologically advanced this fucker is.
So, you said something about drilling technology or something? What kind of drilling? Because I was wondering if I could make a drill with my blood and be able to drill into it. I don't know how
That was more
strong
like
it'd
if it burrows into the ground or something. But if it does that, then I don't think we have a lot of immediate solutions to that sort of problem. So, worth considering though? Worth
Yeah,
noting.
definitely
Cool
knowing
thought.
that. If we need to, you know, somehow get down to wherever its level is, we'll need to get underground quickly. Okay. Cool.
I interrupted you,
I'm
Alex.
gonna
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, now I do. Depends on how technologically advanced this fucker is. Which,
Gathering what I've
I
seen
don't...
from the other Parallax, not very.
Yeah. So if it's just all biology, then hey, that's one advantage.
Yeah, there's also some considerations of things like chemical weapons being in play.
Yeah.
If Tyr can figure out what that might look like. If that were to happen, I'm guessing that there are 3 of us that are going to be any use at all at that point. So, that'll be
If it
you
does-
3 probably, but
If it does end up
I don't know
being
if you
an
need
option where
ARP.
they have to use a chemical weapon such as that, Tyr had a theory that there are some aliens that aren't adjusted and find certain atmospheres poisonous, so was going to look into seeing if this Alpha Parallax had anything of the sorts. Similar to that, and see if she could make it in a chemical form, to use as a weapon, pretty much. Poisonous gas, if you will. If she ends up doing that, I'm going to assume that she'll be preparing to make sure that we all have masks or some way to work around it without being poisoned ourselves. Maybe the chemical compound wouldn't be poisonous to us and just to it. That's also that would be nice. That would be really nice.
it'd also be great if it's like, you know, vulnerable to nitrogen or something, and then we just win. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
We're not
That
that
would be
lucky.
most
so-
convenient.
Yeah, but no, we're not that lucky.
As much
but
as
yeah.
I love speculation on the matter, though, we should probably begin that patrol.
Yes, I'm gonna quickly get dressed into my hero suit. But there are cars at the back of the building. You said.
There's a garage out back, and I know where it is.
Garage out back. Right. I think we
those
need
are
to go-
Firebird vehicles.
Right. You can either go through the front and you can go around the side, or you can go through the medical bay to get towards us. If I remember
correct.
correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
we'll
can
meet
head
you
out the
guys
front.
there. Yeah. I'm gonna go get dressed.
Some other bullshit.
Don't eat glass. It's bad for
I
you.
did earlier.
Tap the glass.
How many alien
laser blasts I can take before I die?
We don't. I mean, I'm alien blast.
Hey there.
Hi. Hi.
I didn't hear. No, actually, I didn't hear. What did you say?
Oh, I said that I estimate this will very likely have a large impact on the squid population.
Yeah.
What is that?
Hired spaceship by tier question mark.
A hired spaceship. What?
Yeah. Well, I
Apparently
guess
it's to
you're
help
his
with
contact.
either the meteor or the aliens. One of the two.
Oh, I didn't know there were people this
Think of it as
neat, right?
backup.
Pretty neat.
I'm gonna go back inside because this is
Yeah. Maybe this is why my head has been hurting so much. I could feel it coming.
yeah, maybe you could feel disturbance in the space.
Yeah, no, it was my head was hurting if I looked a certain direction so bad.
Might have guessed it was due to, the spaceship rapidly heading in this direction.
You never know what's coming around here. It's hard to look at.
I mean, it is
It's very shiny. The sun is like shining right on it. It does hurt.
yeah, it is kind of like. Oh, that does gonna be terrible for drivers. Actually, they're gonna.
Oh yeah, no, that is a. We're gonna have to check on like car crash reports.
That's gonna
after
be
this.
terrible. Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe we need to, calm down some civilians. They might think this is an alien invasion or something.
Yeah,
quite possibly.
As much
like to hope someone
as,
is probably on that, right?
I'm pretty sure Firebird and other agencies are already aware.
Oh, okay. There's a whole group of them.
I mean, at least we know now they're definitely
Yes.
here. Yeah.
Please make yourselves presentable.
Yeah.
I heard some dimensions are more inclined with doing the weapons. Don't know how much.
Welcome.
Okay.
Welcome.
Well, at least they speak our language.
Wow.
Side.
And it's good. All good?
Yep, we good. There's just a bunch of like alien bounty hunters that are gonna help us out with, the problems.
Okay.
So we have heard. We were simply making ourselves presentable for the guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That. Good idea.
Alright.
They're friends of here, so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Your apathy.
So I'm glad it's fine.
Oh, well.
Alright, what's up?
There they are. We were waiting at the garage. Where were you guys?
We're gonna go.
Mox had to solve a murder, and I.
Well, time for
I
patrol.
think so. Don't get jump scared by the giant spaceship.
Oh.
It's friendly.
Yeah, they saw them. Yeah, I saw them go inside. I'm assuming friendly. Thanks. Yeah.
Two brought him in, so got to imagine.
You know, I never look up enough, so I didn't even know that was there.
Okay, I didn't know it was there until they told me it was there either.
Could be great news if we left.
You would no, you would not do that. There is.
Oh, is that their fucking ship?
What the fuck?
That'll make some headlines.
That's them. That's the ship. I'm assuming Percy said that they're nice, so I'm assuming that's
For three ass people.
The civilians of
the civilians three people. They just probably just sent three people down.
We should probably calm down some civilians that think that's an alien invasion.
Yeah,
I don't think there's
they
informed
could
that
have
we
kept
are.
that shit in low orbit and sent like, I don't know, some sort of
There was
fucking.
also a group of people. I think Team Teams was over here too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Mm.
And indignation.
Okay. No, oh, every team is here.
A lot of people. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know we have like a back door like this now. What?
There's a giant spaceship in the sky.
Yeah, it's fine.
This is a great discovery.
It's fine. Yeah, I didn't see it until like 4 seconds ago. You were right over. Okay, I guess.
I feel like this was unnecessary. This is just a flex at this point.
He was.
You know, it might be one of the smaller ships. They probably have something bigger.
Oh.
Right. It's probably maybe the smaller one.
Oh shit, it's got wings.
Or are you just gawking?
That's small. That looks like the space station to me.
We know that there are a couple of aliens that Tyr just brought inside. That's what we know.
Yeah.
Apparently they're bounty hunters that Tyr hired.
More or less.
We've been told.
Hey, where's my bike?
Tyr hired them?
That's
Okay.
what I've heard.
No, it kinda looks like. Yes, Tyr brought them here. They were working with Tyr inside.
Everything hurts.
That's
Yeah, we were
Tyr
just
didn't call them, but apparently
Quinn
they're
mentioned.
help, so.
Yeah.
Figured out, yeah.
Mentioned that. Yeah. They what was that, Caleb? You said that
just-
Tyr didn't call them.
Tyr didn't contact them, but apparently they're here to
Okay.
help, and we're going to talk to Halifax.
Noted. Okay.
Do we have business here?
We're gonna move on now, I think. It was mostly trying to get information regarding the specifics as to why they're here. Apparently just to get help. Hachi, we ready to move out or?
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume inside this one, these ones might be. Yeah. You can walk through them. Maybe not this one.
Right here.
Is it this one? Yeah, right there. Okay. Go right here, guys. Right here.
Ooh.
It's totally a door.
Really fast car. That was a really fast car trip.
Damn.
Automated? I don't really know.
Feels like no time whatsoever
I don't
passed.
see a person in there. Maybe like Monty's just driving it back at the computer or something.
It's probably automated, knowing him.
wouldn't be out of the question of something that he's capable of doing.
The helpful thing here is that they definitely showed us where it was going to drop us off. I mean, surely this is the area. I don't know what the hell that thing is.
Maybe they've begun on pre-construction? Maybe they already had a plan in mind? Maybe they've already done here. Yeah. Must do you think you would be able to scan it and figure it out? Maybe?
Once we approach, yes.
Okay, cool.
Roxy will catch up.
Got
She's
it.
having headaches.
Got it.
Alright. Sure.
I take a scan at the two really weird buildings to see if I can ascertain its function.
The one in the center is a beacon. You can clearly tell it is of Monty make.
And the other one? You can't tell. It might be an outfit. You could check city records to see what was built there, but not here.
Yeah, we'll probably do that.
Spaceship.
Mox figured it out. It's
Ooh.
actually a beacon of Monty make, you said? Monty.
Correct.
Yeah.
You've heard of
So I'm assuming it'll be driven.
Okay, so this is likely the fighting area. Or at least where they want to draw it to.
Maybe this is Monday.
What? What, Monday?
Monday is the artificial intelligence of Monty's.
Man, I really hope it was a spaceship.
That'd be cool. Why did you hope it was a spaceship?
Because then there'd be a reason to go into space. There'd be a second spaceship. Also, there'd be buttons. They'd be tempting.
Please don't push buttons.
I'm not gonna push buttons on Monty's. Not suicidal.
Strong enough to take a few hits from police. Powerful enough, but beacons that should be able to work into space.
Okay. Well, hopefully with this, they can remain on this side and we'll stay on this side. What they need to do though is just ensure that it doesn't break and isn't consumed by it. We'll have to be technical in terms of how they turn it on and off.
Yeah.
And from what it looks like, I'm trying to. Where is the bridge from here?
Way over that way.
Okay, way over that way. So yes, Sable would. Glitter would likely be the best option. Get over here.
Stadium should be there.
Right there.
I can't see it, but
I can see it from here.
okay.
Glitter would likely be your best mode of transport. I'm also working on something currently, but I don't think there's any place. Worst comes to worst, we can also have Warhead to take you over here with speeds. Theoretically.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else has, and unless someone else has unlocked a traveling ability recently, a speed ability, or flight one.
Nope.
Guessing Guessing not. Okay.
Unless being
I can walk in the air.
Right.
Useful, but perhaps not in this specific case.
Yeah.
The other teams are on the other side. Hopefully, we won't need to cross too much as long as we maintain communication.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, ideally. Or it stays over here and we all come help and kill it dead. I don't know.
The other two teams will likely be. They could probably 12 back up if necessary, but I don't suspect it will be necessary. Hopefully not. What our main priority will be is making sure the civilians are all out and out of the area completely. Besides those that use, I guess. The only reason why we need to come over here is so Hachi can come over here to rewind it. If worse comes to worse. What?
Should probably bring it up. I could probably act as a beacon for this thing too.
Got it.
I can contain all the laser energy in my chest, so.
Another
Does
option.
leave me
Would you-
vulnerable though. Turns off my regen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think you can travel still with that? Use your jet boots to travel around?
They'll
Or will
hurt
you
like a
just be
bitch, but yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
Well,
got it.
Emergency
also,
case.
when the thing shows up, you blast it, right? I mean,
Yeah, full energy straight in its face.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, this is the area, Hachi. Is there anywhere else you would like to scout out? Considering that you're going to be the main person that will likely be coming over here, worse comes to worse.
not really. That tall building over there is one of the ones. On the other side of this is where the body is. Over there. I know where we are.
Right. Right.
If I have to run here, I can get here. But I'll also just run straight here.
Got it. Okay. Let's take it out. Anyone else got any questions or suggestions or want to scout out the area further?
Things are mostly wide open. Good vantage points past that. I think it's exactly where it's meant to be. I don't think I need to look any further.
Got it.
I would like to analyze with Tyr a bit more, though. Perhaps speak with our friends, see what they have on the matter.
Yeah, it's definitely not a bad idea. Any information you get from Tia, do you mind sharing it in the team group chat? Thanks.
Of course.
Okay.
Let's move.
I think we should be. Yeah, we should be able to head back. If anyone has any ideas for more specific plans, feel free to share them.
When we get back, I do wish to share a theory with you, if you wouldn't mind.
Of course, I'll have time. Into the vehicle we go.
Wow, that car is fast.
That was a good parking job.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Monty.
Mm-hmm. understand it, I think it's better for me to at least hear it. So I'll listen.
Sure. This is good for you to know as well. Okay, so a couple of months ago, we fought a guy named Scalus, one of a couple of leaders of a group called Olympus. There's a bunch of data on them and stuff like that we have back at HQ. Scalus was running their tech stuff, so he was sending like robots and soldiers with high-tech gear and stuff after us for a while as part of a, I guess, marketing initiative. He was filming it so that he could show it to people and be like, look how great this is against heroes! So we were facing snipers for a while. And...
Is that a fucking Pokemon?
I think that's the same being I saw at the mall.
It's pink, long tail, bulbous at the end. I think it's Pokemon.
They were affiliated with Wham.
It's pink. Wham, okay. Noted. We need to be on a con then.
But yeah, Scalus got taken down, and then was murdered in prison. Harpy, the guy that showed up a week or two ago, or a couple of weeks ago, month ago, that's what I meant. That's the word. He seems to be trying to angle for Scalus' spot. The tour guy, I can't remember his name.
Orpheus, was it? No.
Orpheus, something like that.
Was it Orpheus? Odysseus?
Orpheus, Othello, it doesn't matter. We got it somewhere written down. He also seems to be trying to muscle in on Scalus' territory, so Harpy wanted us to fight with him or something like that. Not important. There are 4 leaders of Olympus. To my recollection, 3, 4? 4. Scalus was 1, running the tech stuff. Odium, running biologics and drugs and stuff. Black Mark, running human trafficking, and Malediction, running magic. Magic stuff is what my deal was. They potentially have people who might not be able to move or react and stuff. We don't know. It's one of the groups. I don't know exactly which of the warehouses or if we got any details on which organization we think is doing anything with it, but Scalus, when we took him in, as a fuck you to the others, more or less, because they sort of abandoned him, because Harpy sort of teleported him in front of us and then dipped. That's how we got him in the first place. Scalus is kind of a fuck you, gave us the location of some of his compatriots because he doesn't like them very much, or didn't, I guess, like them very much. And apparently, they've been under surveillance, but apparently there's news. So that's the super fast version. But yeah, if they've still got Scalus tech, they have really pretty advanced energy weapons and power armor and giant mechs and miniguns and there's these guys that teleport around and have energy blades.
We've fought them before and did well. We're stronger now. I'm sure we can manage. Not that we shouldn't have caution with this. This was a location given to us by an enemy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
Cool. Betraying a dead enemy, but
But yeah, we were all here for that. A bunch of other people were here from that, but I would say more than half the company wasn't around for any of this. So, yeah. I mean, our branch. Most of the company was here, but not here. You get my meaning.
Yeah. Mox, you wanted to speak to me?
Thoughts?
Yeah, let's go.
Questions?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Are we going to investigate on these sites?
Yeah, so in, I think, sometime in the next... I assume that this Parallax thing might throw a wrench in some of the plans, but the idea is for us and Team Star to go investigate at some point in the next week or so, basically.
very vague, I guess. I guess we gotta concentrate on Parallax first before we do, or think about anything else.
Yeah, I mean, if we all end up, like, you know, in the medical wing recovering, then I'm guessing we're not going to be going then. But Henry thought, like, 4 days, 6 days, you know, I figure worst case 8 or 10. Someone will go and investigate. Yeah.
Well, seeing as Scalos got betrayed, I doubt somebody who's lost everything is gonna lie to us, but we should still be careful.
Yeah, I'm not a great judge of that sort of thing, but he seemed to be... I mean, he didn't have to volunteer anything, right? Like... Or he could have just sent us to, like, a bomb.
I mean, he was pretty cocky when we first brought him in. Like, I think he was under the impression that he was just going to be saved at first.
Yeah.
And then no one came along, and then he got bitter.
Yeah. He was willing to chat with me and Reyna, and at least a couple of others.
Villains are petty, but they're also hard to predict sometimes.
The real issue is what everyone else is thinking Scalos would do and responding in kind, so...
All we need to know is just to be careful if we check out these coordinates. Don't take for granted what he said.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping there's a bunch of guys there. The last warehouse was fucking awesome.
The what? What?
Yeah, that's where we caught Scalos.
What do you mean awesome? What do you mean awesome? Like, awesome in what way? Awesome
Let's
in...
maybe chat about this inside.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
It's pretty straightforward. It's like,
Wait, where are you going?
What do you think?
Somewhere.
Okay.
Back in the fucking HQ.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sure. I mean, we can also go around this way, but I guess you didn't want to run into the weird... Yeah, exactly that thing. You're not a creature of God.
By the way, in case anyone doesn't know, one of the exits in medical leads over here as an alternate exit. Though I try not to take it as an entrance, because I mean, I assume more of a, like, you know, backdoor exit if we need to get someone out or whatever. I don't know.
Who put the giant garbage container in front of the back door?
What do you want us to put?
Whoever wanted it to not be as obvious.
Oh, I see. Well, anyway, heroes.
You know, like the city utility. But
I mean, we're heroes. It's not like we need, you know, to hide our, you know, entrances. I think
it's nice to hide shit. Okay?
It might also be illegal, like if you think about the, you know, city authorities.
Yeah, it's a backdoor exit. It's supposed to be like on the down low. It's not like we're doing some fucking holotech bullshit. It's just the back door behind a dumpster. Wait, bitchin'.
Huh?
Well, if you know, I have a very sensitive nose, and I don't like to walk past garbage every time I leave the house.
It all?
What?
Been sleeping in a goddamn bathtub for like the past 3 months, and I've been sharing it, like alternating schedules with the fucking Atlantean, like tough shit.
You can't even get your own bathtub? Like, how sad? What? Bathtubs aren't that expensive. Just get your own.
I mean, I still gotta put it in the fucking room. Like,
okay,
do shit about it.
Just ask some of your hero friends.
I have.
There's some
they
that
don't
are really
do shit.
strong. Like you could ask Johnny. I think Johnny is super strong.
Fuck that. I don't want to owe him money.
Okay. Well, then sleep in your dirty water. I mean, that's your choice. If you're too stingy to spend money, that's your choice.
Yeah, it's not about the fucking money, it's about people actually installing this shit.
Like, I cause water. I cause like water damage. It goes back to me. I'll pay for a bathtub. I won't pay for like the fucking repair bill.
Hey.
There you go. I feel like you can just probably get them to install stuff.
I've tried.
How about you just get like a pool, like, you know, the ones you blow up, the little, like a kiddie pool, and just sleep in there.
I just fucking might at this point. I just fucking might, man.
And just fill them up a bucket, and then, you know, every now and then you just empty it out, and yeah, it's not that complicated. Yeah, also not expensive, like maybe like $20, something.
Thanks. I'll not look into it. Just tell me when.
Yeah. I'll let you know what I do or don't.
Would you like to go get some coffee, Art?
Okay, so warehouses. We've raided 3 Olympus locations. 4, maybe? Unclear. Maybe more. Who knows? The first was a couple of them were in the warehouse area. So the first was some sort of old, seemingly maybe abandoned factory or something. And that was a really long time ago. That was our first encounter with them. That's before we even knew their name. But
the first encounter was the snipers.
True, the first encounter was the snipers, but the I guess in one of their facilities. So yeah, we went to a place and they had some weapons and stuff there, as well as a bunker that we technically gained access to, but unfortunately the evidence was destroyed because, well, partially because I'm an idiot, but partially because Clara has absolutely no chill.
Okay, you got blown up, or?
No, Infernus was one of our heroes, really potent fire user. I have random insights of information sometimes, factoids and bullshit that pops into my mind. There was a magnetically sealed door, and I remembered that magnets stop being magnets at a couple hundred degrees. And so she opened the door, and then everything inside was destroyed except like a couple of pages that I could rewind. Also a like super powerful energy weapon thing, and a couple of bugs.
A couple of
that was the
bugs
first
in the
place.
sealed room?
No. In the factory portion, not in the
okay.
They didn't know how to get in the bunker, I think. But yeah, seemed like some sort of shipping location. I don't know, whatever. A couple of weeks later, we got a different tip on some activity. We didn't know it was Olympus at the time, I guess. We just knew that there was something shady going on. So we got sent, I think, Mox. Oh, yeah. We got attacked by someone named Showrunner who had a bunch of Scaleless shit, and like robots and stuff. And then we found a phone there, and I think Mox and Chris were able to extract some data. And that led us to a warehouse that we went to and found basically their burn site, where they sent a bunch of things to be destroyed. And so we found stuff from, I guess, all of the departments, that we didn't find any like people being smuggled. So
yeah, so 3 out of 4, but you know.
Yeah, including
this whole organization seems to be all over the place. It's not like they have like a centralized HQ like we do, right?
They also have an international presence. Best that I know.
The spoon we found there.
The what?
I vividly remember somebody found a spoon at that warehouse next to the other magical artifacts. I was like, I never heard of what it did.
I have no recollection of that. I mean, I know we like cataloged
what?
all the shit. I don't know where it ended up.
What? What is he talking about?
We found a bunch of runic stuff. And then magical restraints and things that.
Magical restraints. What would you do
as
with
well as
that?
portfolios and a bunch of the experiments and people. Yeah. So, and then we subsequently learned that Scalus was not involved in the experimentation and that it was most likely malediction. And the third warehouse, I guess it was an industrial complex. There were a bunch of pipes. I don't know if it was like a chemical factory or some bullshit, but there was a big industrial place that had a pretty significant presence. Most of the C ranks got sent there, all in one big raid, trying to shut down the operations. And then as part of that, once we were sort of wrapping up, they shut down containment and the giant Reconyx exploded out, and then the Recon invaded because it turns out that that was where the portals are coming from. So Olympus caused the Recon invasion, and also has an international presence, and also lots of problems.
Alright, so what are you gonna do about it? Do our higher-ups have any plans on how to deal with that?
I think right now we're just gonna go investigate the warehouse and see what we find out, but
well, we gotta find
We've
them.
already,
We've not
like,
had...
taken off ahead, caused a little bit of infighting. Like,
Yeah, they seem to be less a unified front and more a couple of people who have mutual benefit in working together, but don't necessarily all like each other.
Is that like a big bad, or is it more like a democracy in there? Like, what are they doing?
We don't know.
All right, so we gotta figure
Scalus
out.
thought that the others would come for him, and then when they didn't, he got really frustrated and upset. So
okay,
they seem to be allies, but not necessarily BFFs. And maybe
Allies
they just hated
until-
Scalus and they all love each other, but like...
Probably allies until, you know, not useful anymore. Kind of typical villain behavior.
it's black market stuff. It's cutthroat, man.
Also, worthy of note, if there are people, we need to focus on keeping them safe, because they have in the past executed sort of witnesses, or tried, I guess.
Are we talking about the warehouses?
Olympus in general, but yeah.
Got it.
I
I
can
filled
keep
them in
people
on
safe.
the like mission and stuff we went on.
It's kind of my specialty.
It'll be
But yeah, we don't know.
Go out on those missions.
It was sort of given as like a headline of something that's happening. We didn't get a ton of information, I think, because the Parallax is much more important and immediate. But yeah, I'm guessing that we have at least some more information that we'll get briefed on, because they've had the facilities under surveillance, so.
Linda, you up to have that spawn in?
Sure.
Got it. Okay. I might contact you if we need medical attention, but I'll call for Angel first, if anything happens. It's just gonna be a light spa. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah.
Yeah, try not to kill each other. Good luck.
That's not that. We're really not trying. I hope it doesn't get that intense. You're right.
I'm sure it won't.
Training room A. This one.
Oh, why is it so dark in here?
It's a little broken, but I think it's kind of cool.
Okay. Guess the lights went out.
Yeah, but I think we'll be okay. Okay. So, I wanted to spar with you to see how much you can improve. And how much you've changed. You've been distant from us recently.
Well, do you blame me?
This is about what you found out, right?
Well, I just felt like maybe I keep it professional between us. There's no need to, you know, get all chummy and friendly with a bunch of criminals.
We're not criminals, and you know that. And right now, the fact that you think that we are is proving to me that you're not ready to be on the field. And I can't trust you out there.
Well,
I want to smile with you now to show that you can improve and change. Once I see that, then that'll be enough.
Improve and change. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think someone who judges others for trying to get better and doesn't give them a chance can be trusted to protect so many lives. And that's what I want to trust you with, Linda.
Oh well. Okay. Sure. I mean, I have to be judged by someone like you. But Halifax made you the leader, so I guess I have no choice than to obey your whims. Guess this is my personal hell. Uh-huh.
But we can't be friends and we can't properly work together, and I can't properly trust you until we sort this out.
Well, what about you? Why can't you just tell me the truth?
I told you the truth.
And why did you run then?
Because, Linda, because I was stressed and I was so close to breaking down in front of you, and I didn't want you to see that.
You're stressed? Because of what you did?
My teammate got kidnapped that day. It isn't all about you.
Alright.
Don't hold back on me in the spa.
Are we using powers?
Yeah, we're using powers, but I'm only gonna use 10% of mine, because that's all I'll need to defeat someone like you.
Okay.
Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Show me what you've got.
on. I know you're pulling back. 5%.
Oh, fuck.
Ken, I won't go above 10% until you can prove that you're better than this. It's the reason why you're being so judgmental of everyone.
I've been better than you
because you're
ever
worried
since
what
I
other
came
people
here.
think.
I've been busting my ass off, training every single fucking day. I never committed any crimes. I never held darkness in my heart, unlike you guys. Who said you're not gonna do it again, huh?
3%! I'm gonna be the defense hero, and yet I see no defense. Do better.
I don't need to defend myself against such weak punches. Is that all you got?
I won't give you more until you show me that you deserve it.
All right.
All I need is 10%.
Sure. Whatever you say, leader.
Someone who can't change can't be a hero. Someone who can't accept others. You want people to give you a chance, don't you? And yet you don't give others a chance. 3%!
I deserve a chance because I did nothing wrong. What about Warhead?
And they want to do better.
He made
He was a
villain hideouts.
vigilante.
Yeah, that's a crime.
He wanted to help people. Yes, and people can change. Like I believe you can change. 5%!
Alright.
I believe you can do so much better. That you can protect people. But you can't protect people when you have this hate in your heart.
I don't feel hatred for you or for anybody. All I feel is pity
Seems like that.
and sadness.
Why won't you give others a chance?
Because you're not accepting what you did.
I have, and they have too. Jump! Big training too, and I train every day for my team. I see so much capability in all of you. You will be the best heroes out there. And I want to see that happen, but it can't happen like this.
Why do you keep lying then? Why do you keep having secrets? All of you. Are you ashamed of what you are? You need to learn to live with what you did, instead of just hiding it from everyone.
They don't know you an explanation, do they?
They gotta stand up for their crimes, no matter what.
They are. They're trying to be heroes. 3%.
Fuck, that hurts.
Mox might have already warned you. If anybody's going outside using the main entrance, the main guest speaker guy will land.
I saw.
Okay.
Thanks. By the way, I'm gonna
Pay
switch to yellow
attention.
so Mox can hear us.
Switching to what? Wait, say that again.
Yell so Mox can hear us.
Sure, I do the same. Alright.
I'm going to pay attention.
To what? Grabs your arm.
To what's in front of me.
Twist. Shoulder throw. Stop, Lena.
5% click! You need to pay attention to protecting yourself. How are you gonna protect others if you can't protect yourself?
This is not about me. This is about you. And the others.
It's all about you. The
All I
reason
know
why
is-
we're doing this is because of you. Because you can't accept them and that they want to do better.
I've seen people trying to do better. I've seen villains reformed, coming out of jail, and not even a week later, they just go back to their own old ways, robbing, stealing, bringing lives in danger.
That's not all people. That's not all people, Linda, and you know that. Why do you hate villains so much? Who hurt you? What happened?
Why shouldn't I hate villains? All they do is take and take and take.
Some can be better. Some can do better. Some want to be heroes.
Villains don't get to be heroes. Villains choose their way when they became villains. There's no redemption for evil.
Well, I'm seeing it right in front of me now. And I've seen it repeatedly in the past. People doing better. The fact that you train believes that you can do better. Why can't they do better? Why? Morally? Why?
Why did they decide to steal?
Why is it not as-
Huh? Why did they decide to do these things in the first place? I never had the desire to steal money, hurt somebody, or hack into things. I never had these desires. Because I'm pure of heart.
People do it out of desperation.
So what you
To
did?
me, you don't seem very pure of heart.
Why is
If
that?
it's going to be this judgmental. If you're not going to believe people can be better. See the good in others. Someone pure of heart can see even the worst people can change for the better. 5%!
Crap.
My arm.
Oh, your ability's doing all the work for me. I don't even need to use any of my strength. I just use your momentum against you. Maybe we should stop this.
I'm not stopping.
choose
Until
any
you
more.
reconsider. You can be better.
Warden
Just like
left
they
up-
can. 3%! Put up your guard! Do I need to go lower than 5%?
Oh. You think you're owning up to yourself? What about Warden? He spent time in prison for what he did. He is not afraid to say what he did. And that's why he has my respect. At least he's owning up to it.
Do you think he can change? If he has your respect, that tells me you think he can change and has changed.
He did his time. I think he can change. I think he truly regrets what
Why
he
not
did.
others?
Because
Some people got sent here Not to jail, sent here, because people saw they could do better. Because the HQ thought they could do better. Johnny could have ended up in prison, but he didn't.
Because you haven't shown me yet that you have the determination to become better. All you do is just
what else do you
back
need
away,
to see?
talk, and hide whenever I question you. Why don't you have the courage to say it to my face? Leader?
I believe. You know what I want to tell you? I believe you can do better. I know you can. And I know you will. So show me better.
Is that all you got?
2%!
It's pathetic.
You haven't shown me yet that you deserve more.
I do not need your approval or anything. If I have to dig my way through this by myself, I will. I don't give a rat's ass about your approval.
You will if I say you can't go out on missions.
And for what? Why would you do that?
Come on. Show me more. 3%.
It's a fight you want? Alright, I'll show you more. Bring it on. You want to see if I can make it? Okay. Don't fucking blame me if you get hurt, leader.
Come on. Fight back.
Tackle. Come here. Get your arm. Tries to force you on the ground. Get down.
Why wouldn't you give others a chance? I know they haven't done the time, but they're doing the time now by trying to be better. Isn't that more? They're putting on their lives on the line every day to be heroes.
You know what the difference is between you and Warden? He sat in jail. He did his time. He already had his punishment, but you just get a free chance. You don't get to have a punishment. You're just taking this as a free chance to get out of what you did, don't you?
I'm not. I'm not.
And what once you're absolved your crimes? Are you just gonna stop? Are you just gonna go back to your normal life? Are you taking this seriously or not? I know Addox is not taking this seriously at all.
He is. So many of us are.
He told me he's just doing it for the money. You can't tell me he's serious about this. He told me himself. So with people like that on the team, how am I supposed to believe anything you guys say?
People want to be heroes for different reasons. If that's money, that's fame, but all in the end, we're here to help. Addox is helping people. He could have made money in other ways. So I choose to believe that he's here for more than just money. Think about it, Linda. He could have been a million other different things. But he's here to be a hero, like you, like me. putting their lives on the line for those that can't protect themselves.
I'm a hero by choice. I'm a hero because I want to help people, not because of money, not because of fame, not because to absolve my crimes. I've always been a hero, and I never strayed from my path of being a hero.
Doesn't make you better than others. We're all here to help at the end of the day, no matter our reason for being here. I think you need to see that more clearly. We're all on the same side.
Only so long as it serves you, right?
What? You haven't shown me yet that I need to use more power. Come on.
Alright. I'm not gonna hold back.
Then stop trying to.
Not gonna stop.
1%!
1%'s not gonna even scratch my shield!
1%!
I don't think you're taking it seriously enough. Maybe I should to wake you up by beating the crap out of you.
Feel better? Feel better beating up a criminal?
A little bit. But to be honest, I don't know what this is. I don't know what you're trying to do here. I could fight crime while wasting my time here with you.
Wanting to make you better. I'm wanting to figure out why. I know some people here haven't done their time to you, but this is their time for some of them. Locking people up for years on end. Sometimes it doesn't change them at all. This is a chance for so many to put a good foot forward and do good for people.
If this is a prison for criminals, then let me be its prison warden. Show you guys how it's done. If I have to whip you in shape and punch the evil out of you, then I guess I have no choice.
10%! Are you blind to everything we've done? Are you blind to what Johnny's done? To what Alexis has done? To Addox? Are you really that self-centered to see that they're putting their lives on the line to be better people?
Everybody
To do
is putting their
better.
lives on the line. Not different
And
from
they are
anybody
too.
else. I don't
Is
know
it
what
not
Johnny
proof
did.
enough?
I'm gonna talk to Johnny. This is about the unexpected. About us.
Warhead's putting his life on the line. I am. Mox's. Addox's.
Warhead's putting his life on the line because he has no
Alexis,
choice.
Roxy.
Because he would go straight to jail if he didn't. Just like the rest of the criminals.
They have
Just like this crazy janitor
choice.
that killed thousands of people. Why is he even here? That guy is a mass murderer.
Because Edith chose to believe in him.
He fucking smells of blood every time I walk past him. You can't wash that away. So much blood on your hands. It will never go away. No matter where you go, no matter how much good you do, you always smell of blood.
I believe people can change, and that's part of being a hero. Trying to reform others. You say that some people go into jail and they come back out the same?
Yes. It has been
Why
proven.
not this? Why do you think this is not a better option?
I just don't think criminals should be helping people on the streets. They should learn their lessons instead of being rewarded for what they have done. Now they get paid, they have a place to sleep, they can walk freely.
And they're not causing problems for others. And they're helping people.
Let's
Some
see
of them
for
are
how long
dying
they
out
are
there.
until their urges take over again. They see money or they see something they want to do.
People aren't born evil, Linda. That's what you need to understand. Things push them to it. Sometimes it's merely a mistake. Sometimes it's being poor. Sometimes it's having no other option. And you need to see that. People aren't born this way.
You haven't seen the things I have seen. I think there's no people that are born evil. I beg to differ.
I didn't say there were none. I just said there wasn't the majority. There are some truly evil entities out there like the Sage. But the people here, the people at Firebird HQ, they're not them. They're not evil masterminds as you see them as.
And what if they are? Huh? What if one of them is actually planning to destroy us?
Isn't it better to give a chance to them? Can't you just accuse them all of such? To not trust them? Yeah, maybe one of them will betray us. Maybe one of them is working against us. Maybe we have a traitor, maybe we have a mole amongst us. But I choose to believe that we can all be heroes. Because despite what you think, there's good in most people. And I see good in every person here, including you, even if you're acting like this.
What? Like a just person? Like somebody who respects the law? And acts like a hero?
21%!
Fuck.
You're not acting like a hero to me. Hero would give other people chances.
My job is not to give people chances. My job is to apprehend villains, stop crime, and put them to jail. I'm not a therapist.
It's more than that when it comes to being a hero. It's about believing in people. It's about giving chances for others who have done wrongs in the past. It's about standing up for what's right.
Then stand up for what you believe in. And show it to me with your fists. I think words are past words at this point.
Very well. Do you think we are?
I think it's
I'll fight you
about...
until you tap out.
I think it's about we end this.
12%!
Ow!
12%! 12% flick!
Take this. Fuck, that hurts me a lot. I gotta go and came down. Just choke. It's fine. Come here. Chokes you. Choke hold.
Some things from you. We were training before. I still remember them.
Good job. You have improved. Definitely have learned.
That's what we're all trying to do here, Linda. That's what we're all trying to do. People can learn from their mistakes, and they can be better, just like we are on the battlefield. Just like any villain here can. Any criminal. 12%! Anyone can be a hero. They believe in themselves.
Anybody can be a hero that believes in themselves. What about the ones that don't? What about the ones that are here for personal gain? What about the ones?
That's no one here.
You think so?
29%!
Ow!
That's a bad idea.
It's your leg.
I can use my legs sometimes. Just lowers my mobility.
We shouldn't have done that. I think you have a hard time dodging these now. Leg sweep.
30%!
Oh, I got the intercom working. Ashton. You're hitting the same walls of reasoning once again. This conversation's gone a loop multiple times. You aren't going to get anything through to them eye to eye. You need to break through the shields that they keep putting up. I've seen what you can do. Stop holding back if you truly want them to listen.
Right. I'll prove to you that I can be a hero. Just watch. 50%! Tap me out yet? I think you should.
Yeah, I think you should tap out. You're pretty rubbed up too. You know what? This is my last energy. If you manage to beat this shield, I'll accept your terms. And I will
all I want you
give
to
everybody
do,
a
Linda.
chance like you wanted.
Exactly.
This is all
I
my
want from
power poured into this shield. Try to get through it.
All I want from you is to watch them become heroes and accept it when you see it with your own eyes. That they can change. That they can do better. You've seen it from Alexis already. She saved your life. Now watch it as everyone else in the unexpected shows you what they can do. 75%! medic. Damn it, leg, come on, work. Lower slowly, oh, okay. Going to look for any obvious wounds or any blood or anything bleeding.
Lots of
I believe that shield
bruises.
took most of it.
Yeah, well, from the other hits, definitely bruises. Probably some broken ribs. Arm.
Oh.
Fractures on her arm, both her arms from blocking your attacks. Both her forearms have fractures.
Can you get a medic? I hit each head.
This one right there.
Medic, right?
Hi. Can you help her first?
Is she still conscious?
She used a lot of her energy in the last bout of it. I think she passed out from exhaustion. I need to turn this down.
This should help her. Let's give it a little bit. We should at least get some bruises and wounds healed up to the point she can relax. Probably wake up soon. If you get close, it might help you too. Just smell it enough and it'll. This will actually help with your. So.
Right.
Don't know how much because you seem to have used it a lot. So. Nice
I
enough
was
to
trying
be-
to stay under 10%, but then she kind of forced me to go a little bit more.
She did.
Well. And just in a minute. Just make sure to wake up and actually bring you to the medical bay proper.
Right.
Hopefully at least a few of those words got through. I figured this
I
is
hope
the only
so.
language they fully understand.
Yeah.
I was trying to speak to her first, see if we could get somewhere, but you're right, we're going around in circles. I hope she can just listen to my
going and
words.
going and you'll hit a wall.
Knox, were you in
Yeah,
there?
break
Are you damaged?
No, he's fine.
No.
Oh, what is this?
I was making sure I didn't kill
What
each
is this?
other.
Oh, what is this aroma? God. Smells good.
Relax.
Feeling better.
Okay.
That's good.
That's good. Are you feeling at least good enough to walk the medical bay?
Yeah, I can walk there.
Okay.
Careful, careful.
Don't do it.
Okay.
He cracked a rib.
I'm sorry. I am really sorry.
Let me.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna can do much about that yet.
I'm used to broken bones, so yeah, not so much for you, I'm guessing.
Cracked ribs are real bad.
I've had a few before.
Unsurprisingly, you need your chest. Collarbone is worse. Collarbone's about the worst break you can get.
Yeah, I hear that one's really rough.
How much time
Yeah,
did you
Max, you
hurt?
know
Am I
about
like literally good as new?
It'll take, yeah, you're fine. Over the next like 10 minutes, it will finish up.
You hit me really good, by the way. Good job. Yeah, I'd help you up, but I think I might collapse if I try to help you up.
Please
that
make
would
your
not
way
be.
to the medical bay
Yeah, I'm
first.
gonna
We
do
can
that.
help you
Yeah, I
from
can,
here.
I can help.
Okay, medical bay,
I'll
right?
take you there if you need.
Alright, you able to get up?
Yep.
Oh, carrying me?
Yeah, okay. No, I was helping you up.
Come on, Mr. Lifeguard, strong man, you got this.
Do you want to be let up or carried? I'm asking.
Thanks for carrying me like a princess.
Do you want to be carried?
Do you want me to do it?
No, you can't. I think you can.
You sound like you're having a medical emergency.
I think the time magic. Healed the rip. I think. Yeah. I think my rip is back. I think my rip is back.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, my rip is better.
Come on.
Imagine taking a trip to medical after blunt force trauma is still very logical.
It is. Let me just grab my helmet.
Come on, teammate.
You know, I never doubted you, if that makes you feel better, because you're a robot. And I'm kinda, under the assumption, it might sound bad, but I don't think robots can do evil if their programmer or creator didn't program them to do evil, so I just think you're fine. That's all I'm trying to say.
Well, people are programmed just the same as machines. Just in the lives they live. If you thought of everyone like that, it'd be a lot easier to accept what Ashton was telling you.
Well, as you just said, I'll got programmed myself during my life, and a lot of my programming says
Able to solve with just words.
that there's rarely any cases where evil gets redeemed, and they're very likely just to return to their old ways.
You have a lot of dividers set up in your mind, that I can understand. As a detective, I respect the law greatly, and I do my best to make sure everyone who deserves it gets their time in jail. But you should never confuse the law with morality. They are very separate things.
Alright, I intend to keep my word and try to be more accepting of the others.
I was trying it. It's fine.
Regardless of what
You
they
can't
did.
expect anything to change in one day. Just it's easier to keep in mind that people aren't always the same people they were. Start with that.
Shows me where you're still breathing.
I'm gonna lie if I say I didn't change from the past.
On your dog.
Up till now, I think my way of seeing things has changed a lot during my life. But I guess I was just so biased towards heroes and so has villains and so much contempt that I didn't want to see it.
I don't think being the most active person in the medical bay is, a good thing, but at least you come to the medical bay when you mess up.
Because everyone has their stories.
Yes.
I haven't been around long enough to have any great changes, but
What happened to you?
Are you able to change?
Are you?
of course I'm able to change. Last month my favorite color was red. Now it's blue.
Oh,
That's something.
yeah, it is a lovely color, yeah.
Need any healing?
I got time reverted, but maybe you should still check me, probably.
Fair enough.
How many bones did you break?
Does it
A good
hurt
idea to
anywhere?
check for
You sore?
contusions at least.
Well, it did hurt a lot, but once Hachi did her whole time thing, it started to kind of go back. The ribs don't hurt anymore.
How long did they do it?
You think that was bad? I got
just
fucking,
right after the
thrown
fight.
around like a ragdoll by Tia for like 15 minutes.
And then they kind of
If they
reverted.
did it for long enough, they probably reverted everything.
No,
and that would be great. I want to be still able to do my job because we kind of fought really hard, and I think if they kept me there with this, if I went in here with the injuries I got from that fight, I would not. I would be gone for 2 months.
I leave you to it.
Oh no.
We're talking broken ribs, fractured arms. Yeah, it's just the whole package.
If I use it,
I
then
see.
it's
Well, I'm glad you got
the
reversed.
dinner bell.
Yeah, we had 2 healers at the case, so it was pretty much.
Wonderful. It's actually.
I mean,
quite
Alita
nice
had the foresight to.
Yeah.
Lita had the foresight to call a couple leaders. Healers. She actually told the people to call for you. I don't know why you didn't go. Maybe you weren't there at the time. Maybe you're busy or not available.
I was on a training expedition.
Alright, well.
Very big civilian rescue. Also, I'm.
How did it go?
My expedition. Kind of well. Our civilians got injured, but we were able to help them, and it was all fake. The civilians are that group right there. So
he should fastball special somewhere.
Everything was okay.
And those all look like heroes to me. I think.
You'd be like,
they were acting as civilians, so no one actually got hurt.
Oh, it was a training. A training exercise.
Yes, training.
Oh, sorry. I must have misheard. I thought you were actually on a real mission, and
it's quite alright.
Well, looked like your training went well.
I'm gonna go around and do a check. It went well.
Nah. They'll be like, oh, hey Isaac, you can't just get rid of all your problems through self-medication. And I'll be like, fucking watch me, bitch. Because it's a lot better than just doing nothing.
Just look after yourself, please. I want us to, one day be heroes, the full heroes together. We are heroes now, but up the ranks more. So you look after yourself.
Yeah, I give it a month or two.
Who says? Are you new? Are you a new hero?
No.
No, this is.
Are you new?
That's Isaac.
Oh, that's you. I thought you were completely different heroes. This.
No, I had to rebrand because of some shit.
Oh. Okay. Well. Okay. Sorry. I didn't see you there.
No, it's fine.
Nice card you got there.
Yeah, Yeah, thanks. Hey.
You
alright?
Yeah, Angel helped me out.
Your time magic did wonders. Basically I was before the fight.
That's the gimmick.
Yeah. I'm sorry for hitting you so hard. You told me not to hold back. You using all the power in your shield. I didn't. It felt disrespectful to hold back.
Well, you weren't really, how do I say that? You were quite disrespectful at the start of the fight. I don't know what changed. That you deemed me to be worthy enough to use 75% of your power.
It was what you said about water. It showed me that you could change. Because you think he can do better, even if he's done the time and everything.
Well,
there's a chance that you can think others can do better.
Oh,
and I'm gonna show you wrong, and you're gonna see that you're wrong. From all our teammates.
That's not what I meant. I meant I'm gonna hold my word, and since you beat me and broke through my shield, I will believe in what you said and believe in you for now. But I will keep an eye on everybody, and I will be the first to bring justice to them if they ever stray from their path of becoming heroes. It's my only condition I have.
Very well. I think that's a good condition. Also, you've been doing this thing for a while. You just call me leader. You don't need to call me that.
Well, technically you are. I mean, if we go by seniority, yes, I'm your senior, but, well, according to this agency, you're the leader of the squad, so...
You don't need to call me leader. Just call me Ashton when I'm out of the cape, and Whiplash when I'm in the cape. We're working on this together. Even though I have the role of leader, we're all in this together, and we're all gonna be great heroes together. What I said out there is true. I see the makings of a great hero in you, in everyone. And we're gonna work on it all together. So you don't have to, you know, call me leader. We're friends first.
Same to you. I do see I do see potential in you. I think you're gonna become a great hero one day. Maybe one of the greatest.
That's the hope.
Your heart is
Not
in the
the
right
greatest,
place.
I just want to be a...
Maybe you have a better heart than me, even.
I think you have a good heart. I think you've just been hurt a lot. And I'm sorry you have. And again, I'm still going to keep my promise. We're going to, you know, change all the public's opinions about you. Everyone's opinions. Because Sentinel is a great hero. And she's the protector of all.
You helped me change the opinion of the world. And I try to change my opinion about you. Deal?
Deal. I'm gonna get out of my uniform. It feels grimy.
We have you here. Thanks for talking to me about it, and not saying that the spar and such was bad in general, but we do have the whole asteroid coming, so it's just for in general, just if there's any training happening.
I didn't see this coming, to be honest. I thought this was just a normal sparring session. It was kind of emotional there. I'm sorry. I went out of line.
It was kind of something that needed to be dealt with before the launch mission.
No, absolutely. I'm very much aware of that. It's just, there's just at least just...
I understood.
At least...
I understand.
Yeah.
If you wish to punish me, cut my pay or something, or make me work overtime, I'm willing to do so.
It would be me. It would be me. You would be cutting the pay of me, not Sentinel. Okay, it was my idea.
When's pay is getting cut? That's not what I came here for. No, we just came over just to say, just if it's just energy being used up, which can at least be used towards for the invasion.
I know.
It could get in the way of things. That's all we're saying. Just
I know, Crucible.
if you two are wanting to do training again, just let it be ranked now, just in case.
Right.
Understood. Late training. Have a B rank present.
Yeah. Either way, I'm glad you two were able to get your differences settled. Because, again, better now or better than... Asteroid is hit, and then we're trying to find things.
Trust me, that's gonna probably be my last spot for a while.
Yeah. Good there.
Gotten pretty good with you know, with your grappling moves and escapes. Just saying.
You were really good with your I had to learn.
I'm certain it's been said before, but I'd like to impress on both of you the importance of the upcoming operation.
Right.
And while I understand that perhaps you may not be directly involved with frontline efforts, every single resource may count in such a situation. And if this operation fails...
I understand, ma'am.
Understand.
Emotions have little place in a fight. As difficult as they can be to suppress, I understand. Please do your best in the future.
It was... I made them fight emotionally charged on purpose. Do you mind if I get out my uniform and then I can try to explain it to you? Please?
Yes.
He's not solely at fault. I'm rather up to my words, I believe. We are both just as guilty.
I'm well aware.
I'm gonna go get out my uniform, and then I'll give you a full explanation.
I'll be waiting across the way. You have some sort of concern with your public image, Miss Linda.
Oh, you haven't heard the news?
I don't believe I have. Perhaps you could inform me.
I'm gonna do my rounds real quick just for the night. I'll leave you to it. So take care. Thank you.
Understood, sir.
According to social media, I am... I'm one of... They call me a fraud hero. I allegedly committed a large amount of heinous crimes back in Europe under the Star Knights. Like blackmail, threatening people, dealing with illegal substances, extortion of money, working with villains. The list goes on.
I see, and this is all alleged.
Yes, I've been guilty of 136 charges, and all of them have been fabricated by a villain who was formerly my sidekick, which is why he has all this information, and he was able to fake my documents, fake my things, knows things about me, where I've been able to do things in my name. Take my name to villain organizations, take my documents and forge them to do all these things behind my back. You're free to believe me or not, but my only statement is that I did none of these things. However, the media doesn't see it that way. They like to see me, well, hang, basically.
I see. It is not my place to be judge. But I would suggest doing your best to look after yourself. Given the circumstances,
it's the only thing I can do. I have to push forward.
It is my belief that the truth will speak for itself.
Then we're on the same page. Words were useless in the past, so all I can do is prove it by actions.
Good. Continue to do so then.
I'll leave it here, Tom.
Miss Ashton, you wish to speak further?
Yeah.
Perhaps we can allow you to rest.
No, I was not. Yeah. That is bullshit. It's super cool. Yeah, it's bullshit.
I'm just gonna
So-
Hi.
As someone,
What was your day?
You want some?
I am lucky enough to build
I'm doing small talk.
Shit.
and they both have their moments.
Yeah.
Like, usually rewind is not useful in a fight, which I actually said this morning. Like,
Eh.
I'm just never gonna be much of a front-end fighter, and I'm not
Good
gonna
What do you
talk.
want me to say?
against
Good
giant
talk.
invading
Yeah,
aliens.
fuck
And I
you.
Thanks,
learned
man.
that I'm our Gambit, so like that's
Yeah.
great
Do you
news.
like looking?
So I'm glad that I said that this morning, and then immediately
I have
went
a
to the
habit of
meeting
having
with
a lot of my
Ruben
serious conversations
Read
outside.
about
I don't know why. It just makes me feel more comfortable. But we can go to an office if you'd rather.
Fight like one or two regular people, even if they're like armed with like pipes and wrenches around. Pretty
Sure.
reliably. That's not a problem. I can handle that.
Uh-huh.
That is where I live. Once we start getting into supers, I'm far less useful, and so I have no way to escalate to that point. And in two days, we're going up here, just like fighting Racon and intergalactic alien kind of shit. So
So
when I'm
you
fighting
think
something
a gun
up
is
here,
gonna get you from here to here?
It'll help.
I mean, sure, but like, I feel like
If
you
I could have
do
put a
want-
couple bullets in tier today, that would have been very useful.
Excuse me, bullets in tier?
Yeah, if I could have shot tier, that would have been absolutely more useful than being, like, ragdolled around for 15 minutes.
I mean, true, but like, doesn't a gun kind of become redundant at a certain point? I feel like this is far more like manageable in terms of like power scaling. You know, I can bring it down to like a normal person level without offing them, but also hit hard enough to deal with the higher, I guess, echelon of foes.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. If I need to fight the higher echelon of foes, gun. If I don't, then I can just go in with the shield and the punchies. Like, it's...
But like, the high echelon foes, the gun itself also becomes redundant.
Yeah. But at that point, then no single, like, thing of text really going to do much. Right? Because then it's just like a singularly offensive weapon there that is, well, yeah, it might hit like a bigger gun, but at that point I could just get a bigger gun because that's all it is, right? If I got some kind of blaster, whether wrist mounted or not, it's just a gun that shoots plasma or hard lights or whatever science nano thing is happening. Like, I'm just kind of not seeing much of a difference when it comes
The
to...
versatility of it. The more power, the more, like, it actually hits to the point where it can probably... I think this can hit harder than a gun. Right? So, in terms of the upper echelon, you're even closer to that. But also, I can bring it down so it doesn't pierce through someone like a 9mm. It's the versatility of it. With the gun, you're stuck with... For example, you said you had like a 9mm, a 9mm. That's what you're stuck with. So sure, like the average person, if they don't have like a vest on or something, dies. Or, you know,
yeah, at that point, I wouldn't need the gun.
Hey, I
Right,
feel
so
like
you
you're
need
both
it
just
like
talking
here.
like
Then here with
past
powered
each other,
people,
like
most powered people are like mostly bulletproof.
Yeah.
So there's no point in the gun. Because either the opponent's too weak to need one, or they're bulletproof.
what if you make him a really strong gun?
Well, that's just what
Yeah,
this
if you give me
is,
like
but
a
with
good
more
like 50
versatility.
BMG,
Like a laser, super laser gun or something. I don't know.
Like,
But
I'm
it
not
also,
just gonna drop
it
you
also
like a
just
60
really feels like I am asking for a lethal weapon, and you're saying that's too dangerous. What if we gave you an even more dangerous thing. Like you understand how this feels like.
That has the capacity to be not as dangerous.
Mhm.
I'm saying in the versatility of things in terms of options.
Oh, but didn't he say he has a shield and fists and stuff? If he doesn't need to kill, you know? And then when there's something that's really strong and big and powerful, you just give him this really big super gun that, you know? I think that's what you
Guns
wanted
are also
initially,
really
right?
cool.
Or am I wrong? I don't. You just wanted a pistol.
I mean, I just kind of want the pistol that Halifax took from me.
Oh.
I miss it.
Oh, you want your gun back? Oh.
Yeah, I just kind of want my gun back.
I
don't think he's gonna give it to me.
I completely misjudged this conversation. I thought you have a good talk then.
Not the ones we have to worry about. Those are bounty hunters that here fight to help us, apparently.
Any of the engineering people there? Are they all gone? Are they all on vacation or something? No engineers?
Well, there's one
no?
over there. There's Monty over there.
Are they talking to Isaac because of some kind of gun thing? And my problem isn't really that big. I just think my helmet is a bit tight on the cheeks. Like here, right here. So I kind of asked if they could maybe like make it a bit bigger or something.
Well, I haven't seen Scott around either, so I think your best bet is to wait until Monty finishes talking.
I'll just go look around. Maybe I can find them somewhere.
Alright. You probably can.
Oh.
I
Hey,
sensed somebody
you.
behind me. Yes, you?
I wanted to apologize. I don't think you're an illegal alien. I came to the conclusion after doing some research, I came to the conclusion that you in fact must be a legal alien here because you're working here as a hero, so you probably have all the proper papers and documents to prove that you're here legally. So I'm sorry.
Right, I am so glad you came to that conclusion.
I like your.
What has it been? A month after?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to do some research, and I was busy with other work.
You're dope.
You know what? I appreciate you apologizing.
Thank you. Thank you, I'm glad.
Of course.
I need to get the.
Thanks. I'm Sentinel, by the way. I don't know if we actually introduced to each other.
We have not. The illegal alien thing was the first thing I heard from you. Hero name Flashfire, actual name Amelia.
Later.
Oh, my actual name is Linda.
Pleasure.
Alright, nice. So now, you know. And,
I'm glad we worked it out, yeah.
I'm sorry it wasn't really immediately apparent to me that you're an alien because, you know, there's many meta-humans that look not like humans. You know?
Yeah, if you could keep it a little on the down though, about me being an alien, that would be swell.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sure. I'll never talk about it again. I'm gonna.
That would be swell. That would be, I think, the best outcome, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm glad this is the first time we've ever talked, and not anything that happened a month ago.
Yeah, I agree. We've never talked before. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. Were you saying something?
I'll leave you to it then. Have a nice conversation, or whatever you're doing. I don't know. I'm not sure.
You the same.
Oh.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, Johnny? What are you doing?
Nothing much. Suppose going on a nightly stroll after a hard day of training. Tyr really beat us in. Gave me a lot to think about how to formate my team and all that.
Yeah, I heard you had a training session from Angel. Did you win? Did you?
Suppose you could say we technically won. Though
Hey,
it was
nice.
a little... ain't squeaky clean. I guess it's hard to really call it like a full-on victory. I think it's taught us that we need to be a little more delicate about when it comes to hostage situations. Especially me.
Oh, did you? Were you grabbing the hostages a bit too hard, or what?
No, it was more like... well, they were playing the role of villains. They were grabbing hostages, putting blades up their necks, guns to their heads. It's just a hard situation to be in. So, hey, where are you guys going? Just off to the mall?
Brothers, you want to come?
I might be there later.
Sounds good.
Why is he getting his staff? Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
like
trying to be a
stimulation.
helicopter or something. Okay. Well, you know, I think our trainers the B classes are really pulling us through some rough stuff. I mean, we had a training session last month. We also didn't really make it. I think we disarmed 2 out of the 3 bombs that we needed to disarm. So yeah, we also don't have the best record, if that puts you a bit at ease.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have like some kind of competitive
that's what training's for.
spirit between the teams.
Teach us what to
I know
work
there's a
on.
little bit.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, you were saying?
I said, well, I don't know how it is between the team leads, if they have like some kind of competitive spirit to, you know, show who's the greatest team or something. Never really, you know.
I think in a healthy way.
Yeah,
I don't think we're like
yeah.
enemies or nothing, but I think there's a pretty healthy competition of strive to be better than them. And it makes us all strive to be better mutually.
I wonder if they're ever gonna think about having like a training of putting 2 teams against each other. That'd be interesting.
It'll be pretty fun. So I guess now's not the time with the parallax showing up, huh?
That's true, yeah. I don't think we have a lot of time. At least not for intense training. Probably just light stuff. Running, warming up, getting some endurance training or something, but nothing that, you know, wears us out. Which kind of happened almost today.
Speaking of the topic of leaders, how are you finding Ashton so far?
I think Ashton is very shy. Well, it's not a secret. But I think she has her heart at the right place, and I think she's trying really hard to get over her shyness and have the courage to be a good leader. And I think if she just puts more work into it and just gets more confidence in herself, then she's gonna be a great leader. And, well, I'm trying my best to support her in that regard.
She can be a little timid at times. As you said, it's not exactly a secret, but I've seen how she gets when she's convicted, when she's sure of what she's doing. She has more passion than a lot of us if she's just willing to show it. And she's stronger and smarter than most of us too. She's beaten me before.
Beaten you?
Yeah. We had a fight and she took me out.
In like a physical sense, or?
Yeah, we sparred and she won.
Didn't think there's anybody who's like, you know, can overpower you.
She doesn't really show it. Partially also because her power blows her apart, so she's not exactly eager to be punching real hard.
Yeah,
but when she goes all out, she hits harder than me.
Oh. Maybe we should spar sometime.
Hey, be happy to.
Let's see how many
Always
punches you
eager
need to
for
break a shield,
opportunities to see how
man.
other people are. Count me in. I heard you butted heads with Ashton earlier.
Yeah, I got to feel that power that beat you firsthand. I gotta say, I also hit the floor. We had a little bit of an argument. I didn't have the greatest opinion of the former criminals in our organization, and well, she basically told me to give them a chance, so we clashed heads. I'm more of a absolute justice person that only believes that people that never did anything bad or never don't have darkness in their heart can become heroes, and she thinks that everybody deserves a chance, so well, I'm willing to give people a chance now. I'm willing to see if they can get better, even though back in Europe when I was under the Star Knights, I did see countless villains that came reformed out of prison, and some of them didn't even make it a week without just going back to crime, so you see how I'm a bit skeptical.
I'm not certain if you were, but I'm part of that program.
I heard.
I don't blame you for being skeptical. My time in doing those kind of things, there's certainly people who that opportunity will be handed them on a golden platter and they'll still spill it over.
If you don't mind, may I ask what you did?
I grew up in Montana. Long ways away, huh?
Alright, yeah, that's pretty far away.
When I was younger, due to my power, I have to eat a lot. I starve pretty quickly. I think me and Halifax did the math, and it's something like 1,500 a day.
Oh.
Even more if I'm fighting. So you can imagine, being a poor kid growing up around there, it's hard to feed me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, naturally my first jump was to, well, I kind of just went into places and took what I need to eat. Once you live a life like that, you find higher echelons of crime pretty easily. I eventually got into a group that I called family for a time. But with my help, they became a bigger group than they were. At first, I honestly thought they had a bit of an earnest goal. They wanted to do good things, so I thought. But eventually the power got to their heads. They became one of the biggest and most notorious groups in Montana for a time. Then eventually I couldn't do that anymore. Sit idly by watching the things they were doing. So I went to the authorities. And well, before I could properly get convicted for everything I'd done, Halifax found me. Saw what I'd done, and he thought there was more to me that I could do beyond just being in a prison cell. So here I am now, Firebird.
So you sold your former comrades out, basically?
You could say comrades. But I assure you that wasn't something I did easily. These are people I grew up with, who had raised me. I wasn't something I was eager to do, and I didn't do it to save myself. I had every intention of going down with them. They done something I couldn't forgive. Something I can't forgive myself for. And I knew I couldn't let it continue. It's complete coincidence I'm even here today.
You had a change of heart. realized that what you're doing was wrong. Can't say I've seen that before.
You're not wrong in the fact that not everyone will have this change of heart. But part of being heroes is that we make foolish decisions. That we hope when no one else hopes. If we want people to be saved, we want everyone we can to be saved. It means we have to make decisions that might seem stupid to other people. That includes stuff like the Reformation program. To give people a chance that might not seem like they deserve that chance. It's why I don't hide my identity. My past is open for everyone to see. My name is publicly out there. Because I want to show that everyone deserves that second chance. Not everyone might take it, but the only way we can ensure everyone gets it is to give it to everyone.
And I think that is something worthy of respect. You owning up to your past, not hiding it, or showing everybody that you're on the path of showing the world that you can be better.
It's the least I can do. Especially because I know when it comes to this program, a lot of eyes are on me for it.
Including mine.
You're proof right now of the suspicion people have. Yeah. And I said, I don't blame you for it either. All I can do is just try to be a better myself. Prove that this program has success. And prove that despite what some people might do with it, that it does good.
Well, technically I'm part of this program as well. Even though I've been framed, all the things that I've been accused for have been caused by somebody else, and that didn't really change the opinion of the media. But technically speaking, I'm innocent of the crimes that the media's, throwing at me. So, I'm sorry if I don't see myself as one of you guys, if I can say it like that. Even though I'm just the same as you, on a way to prove myself, to prove that these allegations from Europe are not true.
You can consider yourself whatever you want to be. Whether you're in the same position as us, or if you shouldn't. That's on you. But speaking from experience when I say that eyes are on us. People will have their opinions of you. And they'll never get the full story. All you can do is simply prove with your actions and your words of what you truly mean, of the type of person you want to be.
You're right. Even though I have to disagree with the word part, my words have been deafened by the outcries of the public and the media, so I only have my actions left that can show the world that I'm not what people say I am.
Well, then double down on those actions. I'm not very good with words either, so it's usually my way of going anyway.
Well, then let's try to watch each other and not, pulling back. I'm gonna say to you what I said to Ashton, that I do believe that you can be better, that you can become a hero, like a person that you wanted to be, but I'm also gonna be the first in line if you ever step away from this path to bring you to justice.
I hope you would. Just because we're in this program doesn't mean we're not held accountable. I wouldn't feel right if people weren't suspicious of us anyway. In a weird way, I appreciate the fact that you're keeping us straight. Ensuring that we're held liable to things that we've done. But I appreciate you still giving us that little chance anyway.
It's the least I can do. After all, the Halifax is giving me a chance as well. You could have just let me rot in Europe. Face trial after trial until I get convicted for probably life in prison for things I've never done. But he decided to help me instead. So...
Because he's a hero. And heroes, they do stupid, hopeful things.
That's true. But yeah, because of that, it would be foolish. Sure.
Sorry, my team's on the comms with me.
Something happened?
Yeah, 2 days out. Sorry about that. Oh, unfortunate timing.
Did something happen?
Anyway. Oh, they were just asking a real quick question about the Parallax invasion. Curious when it was happening.
Alright. Well, I just wanted to say that...
Heroes like Halifax, they do stupid, hopeful stuff like that. That's how they are. That's how all heroes are. We take those stupid, hopeful risks that can backfire because it's our job to ensure everyone has their fair chance.
Well, I'm a bit conflicted on this because, you know, this got me in this situation in the first place. Being stupid, I mean. Well, the villain, my former sidekick, maybe to give you some context, in Europe, we're more into sidekicks. We have a lot of sidekicks. Most trainees are sidekicks of an established hero. I was a sidekick once, and then once I grew and become a fully fledged hero, I got a sidekick. Unfortunately, my sidekick decided to work behind my back to gain money, using my name most of the time to do things behind my back, which he could do because he was my sidekick. And, well, eventually they drove me into a corner and used all this blackmail stuff. No, they actually wanted to blackmail me to work with them, the villain group. And I basically was stupid at that point. I said, screw you. And, well, that got me into this situation. I mean, the villains were brought to justice that day, yes, with help of the Star Knights, but I had to pay the price. They released everything that they collected over the years, my sidekick, everything they made up, all these false evidence, all this stuff that I did apparently, all this money I stolen, even though it was him, all this time. Nobody believed me. Not even my former colleagues from the Star Knights would want to hear me out. They all thought I was a fraudulent, fake hero who's just there for their personal gain.
I'm sorry that all happened to you. I've seen already that you're an earnest hero.
Thank you.
Hey, least of the condolences I can offer for someone stuck in my same position. Even if not exactly. But I think broadly, we both made dumb decisions, and now we're trying to undo those dumb decisions. Even if our decisions were a little different in circumstance.
Well, Halifax gave me a chance, so it would be wrong of me to not give others a chance and believe in them. So yes, I believe in you. I believe in Ashton, and I believe in everybody else in the program. Let's hope we can...
I appreciate that.
Let's hope we can live up to the expectations of the ones that gave us this chance. And make the best of it.
Hey, I believe we're more than capable of doing that. We've stopped citywide invasions, and hell, we're about to save the world in 2 days anyway.
Yeah, about that, wow, I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest. I don't think I've been ever part of like some kind of planetary alien asteroid invasion thing. That's scary.
Oh, don't get me started. I'm super nervous myself, but we can't let the civilians know that. We gotta put on a brave face.
Oh, you should have seen them when I saw that spaceship there from that was there before. Oh my god, there was so many people that we had to calm down because they were like freaking out. They thought that was the alien invasion.
I don't think you can really put on an immediately brave face when a giant countrywide ship appears in your backyard.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys back and roll?
Double cheeseburger.
Nope.
You guys do care about me.
We do.
We love you so much, Johnny.
I love you guys. You mean the world.
Wow, I couldn't even finish your sentence before you bite into that. You must be really
I was
hungry.
really hungry. I haven't eaten after training. I spent a lot of energy doing that.
So, you have this...
Finish my thought.
Sure. You have this calorie power, which means you, so you just get really hungry when you fight?
Yeah, effectively. I mean, technically everyone spends calories to do stuff. It's how your energy comes, but mine's a little more literal. I guess the best way to put it is there's no technical limit to how hard I can hit, aside from how much energy's in my body.
I mean, don't you...
How much calories I have.
Aren't you getting full at some point when you eat? Or can you just eat like a black hole forever?
Well, that is the limit. I'm obviously still a person. I can't just eat unlimitedly. I still get stomach aches. I still explode if I fill myself up too much. I can eat more than the normal person, but I still got my own limits when it comes to my stomach.
So wait, just this might be a weird question, but let's say you eat like 20 burgers, and then you punch some monster with all your power. Do the burgers just vanish, or?
Well, I need time for stuff to digest. Which takes about
so
like
it's really
5 or 10 minutes or so.
The energy in your body, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, completely misread how your power works. I just had like a mind picture, and that was apparently wrong.
No, you're all good. Like I said, think about it like, you know how hard you can physically punch?
Mm-hmm.
I can always punch harder than that if I have the energy in my body to do it. But of course, if I go too hard, I'll start starving real quick.
Well, I have the same thing with exhaustion. Like when I use my shields, I just get exhausted, but I don't think I can do anything about it with, food.
I mean, food would certainly help you out, at the very least, but
sure,
for me it's a very literal type of helping.
Yeah, of course. I don't think I see immediate effects if I would eat something and be, I mean, you also know because you have to digest, but, well, okay, I'm just starting to spout nonsense at this point.
How the sciencey people explain it? When your body eats food, the calories are like some kind of chemically induced reaction or whatnot. For me, I can make a lot of chemical reactions at will if I want to. But of course, when I make more of those reactions, I get hungry quicker.
You also seem to be more durable than, the average person from what I've seen. Or is it just...
Yeah, I've just always had more muscle mass than most people. It seems unrelated to my power, I think at least.
Oh. Interesting.
Just kind of a big dude, I guess.
You are a big dude, yes. I'm pretty sure you're the tallest in Firebird. Maybe besides... No, I don't think there's anybody taller than you.
There was this one demon dude at some point who was like blue-skinned, and they had like at least a forehead on me. Not sure where they went though. Since then, no one's been taller than me. Technically, Tyr can grow taller than me, but
wait, Tyr can grow?
I don't know if that's considered cheating or not. Yeah, Tyr can like get super big. They did it during the fight. They were like 2 Johnny sizes.
Wait, in the training room? Oh, how the training
Well,
room
we
understood
did it
that.
somewhere over in the.
Oh.
We were in like some what's the word? We're gonna be fighting the Parallax in the warehouse district. They cleared out like a whole space there, and we were doing the training in that space.
Oh, okay. I see. I thought you were training indoors, like, you know.
No. I don't think our training would have fit in just a building.
I didn't know that. Honestly, I don't really know anything about Tyr. Are they?
Well, I guess to
like,
give the small little
alien?
excerpt without. Yeah, I won't say private information because that's a little messed up, but Tyr's an alien. They were apparently some kind of species that doesn't really come to Earth, but they had accidentally crash-landed here. And the ship they have
many aliens
is
come
too
to
busted to
Earth?
go back home. Well, other aliens are. Like Amelia's an alien.
Yeah,
The Fire Girl.
she doesn't want people to say that for some reason. She just told me
does she
today.
not? I didn't know that.
Yeah, she kind of wants to keep it under wraps. Yeah, she was very
I'll
offensive,
keep it under wraps then.
offended by me actually last month because I called her and I didn't call her. I was under the assumption. No, I'm saying this wrong. I was asking if she was legally on this planet, and she didn't like that.
Oh. Well, I'll keep that in mind then. I had no idea. But yeah, aliens are allowed here, as far as I'm aware. I know there's other aliens who've come. I mean, the bounty hunters just came today.
Yeah.
But Tyr's apparently their species willingly chooses to not involve themselves with other species usually. Just she's kind of here because she crashed here. They're not really here by like any kind of choice.
Why
But
didn't
since they're here, you know, they might as well
the aliens
be here.
take her with them back home or something? Are they not kind enough to do that? Or, I mean, if she's stranded here, it sounds like she doesn't want to be here.
I'm not exactly certain why they wouldn't. I think Tyr's planet's something like super duper extremely mega far away, so only her spaceship can really get there.
Oh, it's like, okay, that's some science stuff. I'm not very smart, so I don't really know about how that would work.
I don't know the full details either because I don't get it. All I know is that Tyr, for one reason or another, can't really quite go home.
I see. And the power, like the abilities are to like just like grow really big in size, or
Their bodies like they're made of like a smudgy oil substance. They can like grow their limbs, make them tentacles. They made it into a blade earlier. They can grow bigger. They can kind of just freely change how they look. It's really scary.
like a shapeshifter thing. It sounds like something out of a
Yeah, I
horror
think that's a
movie,
good
to
way
be
to
honest.
put it.
Not to be offensive,
Yeah,
but
when
just,
they want you to
just
be.
being like,
Can be real
just
scary
being
with
like,
it.
This sounds very scary. Sorry, 1 second. I hope I don't die if I do this. Okay. Huh. Good to know. I mean, I don't know much about like a lot of the B ranks, to be honest. Not even about Mr. Redwall, who's like responsible for the unexpected. I mean, I have no.
Hey,
I've really talked to him much.
They're pretty open people.
He's not very fond of me. He thinks that the Star Knights were right to cast me out, and he actually does believe the media. So, which I don't blame him for. I mean, the footage is pretty convincing, and there's been a lot of charges.
Hey, we talked about it earlier. The only way we can undo that stigma is with our actions. We're both stuck in that same boat. You'll be your first test to overcome that.
Yeah, it's alright. I didn't expect anybody here to just be friendly with me, especially after that newscast a while ago where they just showed everything on the screen. But I'm glad.
Everyone here has their own kind of past.
I'm glad you're giving
I
me a
judge people
chance.
based on how I met them today. Of course. As far as I've known you since you've been here, you've been a great person and an even greater hero. I don't have anything else to judge you for that. Everyone has their own past, and everyone has their ways that they used to be. I judge people based on what they want to be now. And if they've proven the type of person they are, I have no reason to judge them otherwise.
Judging people by how they are now. Oh. I haven't really thought about an interesting way to approach things.
I mean, I'm proof of that, aren't I? I hate how I was. I don't want to be who I was anymore. And I try not to judge myself based off how I used to be. Hard sometimes, but I don't want to be who I was. So I try to judge myself based on what I am now and what I want to be. So it'd be hypocritical for me not to try to judge people the same way. I judge them by how I've seen them now and who I think they are in the present. I don't care what their past is.
Maybe I'll give it a try. You know, judge people by who they are now and who they want to be instead of judging them for their past actions like I used to.
Give it a try. It's maybe some good friends, but it's definitely bitten me in the ass a little bit too. There's definitely a nuance to it.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm just gonna try it, see how it goes for me. And if it goes wrong too, maybe I just have to adapt and find my own way to deal with things. I mean, that's what we all do, right? We adapt, try to live.
If someone genuinely wants to change, they can. If someone genuinely wants to be a new person, make a new identity, be who they are in the present, they can. Just unfortunately, some people are only pretending to be.
That's what I'm worried about.
But, hey, we're heroes though. We take those risks. It's our job to put ourselves in those stupid positions in the hopes that we can save more people. It's our job to be risky like that, to put our lives on the line, in the faint hope that we can save absolutely everyone. And that's why I do that. That's why I try to judge people based on the now. Because even though it's probably gonna be stupid sometimes, I'm saving more people because of it.
Johnny, I believe no matter who you were in the past, I think you have the heart of a hero. Your words convinced me that you definitely have your heart on the right place. So,
appreciate it.
Looking forward on what heroic acts you're about to do in the future.
Hey, look forward to you the same. From one Reformation program person to another. Let's be the greatest damn heroes there are. Right.
Let's make
I gotta see
history.
Chris with some stuff.
Good way.
Yeah, let's do this. Catch you around, Sentinel. Thank you again.
See you around. Oh, that was a good talk. I'll think on that. What Johnny said, what Ashton said today. All this talk about giving people a chance. Looking at the person they are now. Looking at the person they want to be. It's hard to not judge them for their past, but people are judging me for my past. Even though it's fake. Even though it's all a lie. I wonder if they could see what I want to be in the future. Who I am. Who I really am. if I can change, maybe I can make people start changing as well. Change the way they look at me.
The hand. No tree is dangerous for any red panda.
Hold on, put the hand down. I'm gonna dap you as hard as I can. Let's see if it holds up.
Yep. I mean, the tier part is more recent.
I had to fight that. She like just picked me up like a ragdoll into the side of a warehouse.
Yeah, this is why I'm really bad in a fight. Do you think he's in timeout?
Put up in air jail.
Air jail. Air jail.
Air jail.
All right.
Fat.
Huh? You just call me fat?
No, fat. Fat. Fat.
Federale.
No,
Federal
what?
agents.
I'm not a federal
FBI.
agent. What?
CIA.
No.
Nice. Nothing?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I work.
Girl with the what? Girl with the sword and the suit and the general flat affect. Definitely actually a Fed.
I'm just
the samurai one.
No, I'm a hero. I'm just not. I'm a hero suit. I'm not a Fed. I would have Fed dressed like this.
Maybe. I'm definitely off duty.
I see. No. I'm just a hero. I'm not actually a Fed or anything. Very
We don't
unfederal.
talk to feds around here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Power to the pig.
We're running an illegal coven.
What? But we're heroes.
But if you're a Fed, you have to...
Should we like work with?
Yeah,
them,
but apparently we're all well, so
doing it
illegal in the sense that it's
too much
unregistered.
paperwork.
It is not a legal entity.
You're joking, right? You're
Apparently
joking.
you can establish
You're
your-
joking. You must be joking. You're joking. Yep. You're joking. They're joking.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
It sounds very suspicious when you say it like that.
Yeah.
A legal coven is a legal. It's like an incorporated business, and you can operate it. It's like, think of it as an independent research contracting group.
I'm
And
sorry,
so, like
I'm not very
universities
smart. I
that
don't know
want
what
to
that means.
investigate. We could make a business and then sell magic ability research out to other people. That would be a legal coven.
Oh. So I have to report you.
Though I'm sure we call it some stupid bullshit here. It's a legal coven in, like, Europe at least, it sounds like.
Instead, we get
But-
fucked up and blow up watermelons in the backyard.
Okay.
We just do magic. That's different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see you make very good use of your magic powers and use them in a responsible way. Glad.
No.
Absolutely not.
I mean, like, not all the time. Sometimes I'm off.
Let me see. Well, I would be a liar if I said I didn't do anything stupid with my powers before.
Imagine ending up in medical, like, 2 hours ago. Less, 90 minutes.
Yeah, the ability to put up magical barriers and make them invisible makes really good pranks. Yep.
Yeah. Pranks are the important part of magic. I mean, what else is the point?
Oh, I'm gonna get more magic stuff for pranks. Yeah, nothing I
What's
really
your
use
eye, by the
for
way?
that.
It started glowing all of a sudden. Are you like doing some kind of magic site or something?
It's glowing?
Yeah, there's like a like some kind of pattern. Maybe it looks a bit like a star. I'm not sure.
That usually doesn't cast by itself.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
I think I've seen it like that before. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the Mantle of Amarok. That shouldn't self-cast. I mean,
absurd name.
Yeah, that's pretty.
The Mantle of Amarok.
I think
that's what the scroll thing said.
I think it sounds pretty cool.
Make it up.
It sounds pretty mystical and powerful. I don't know why you're laughing.
Yeah, but he was the self-described chosen one earlier. We're mocking him.
Oh,
that's what we're doing.
Well, technically, you're mocking Inuit culture because Amarok is a ice wolf spirit.
Okay.
What are you doing with
And
this
what
hat?
the fuck is?
Why is the chosen one wearing a Subway t-shirt? I thought you would be in like. No, I thought you would be in more like chosen clothing.
Adjust your expectation for the genre.
Yeah.
Witches are different than what is portrayed in movies.
Oh, God. Yeah, I guess.
I obviously look very mystical.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't even get any cool like glowiness.
Yeah, that's true. I am like immune to pain right now though, which is really cool.
Oh, are you also invincible?
Oh, absolutely not.
Wait, so this spell just makes you immune to pain? That's it?
Yes. Yeah.
So if I like, punch your shoulder, are you gonna feel it later?
Oh, later, yeah. The spell goes away.
So that kind of how like leprosy.
Oh yeah, where you lose neural sensation.
No reaction whatsoever. That's amazing.
Yeah, no.
I guess you have some. I mean,
yeah,
it's really good painkiller drug magic you have there.
Maybe I don't know the right term.
Yeah, no,
affects
a
your
lot of my
nervous
magic
system
is very
and removes the sensation of touch.
Wonky like that. I don't have cool shit like shooting crystal lasers from my hands.
Is that why you wanted your gun back?
That's so much cooler. That is so much. Yes, that is why I want my gun back.
Crystal laser sound pretty cool.
I get it. I also need a gun.
Can you?
They took my gun away and never gave me two.
Oh, this is bullshit.
Oh, wait, you both had firearms?
Yeah, because I kept getting shot.
Okay.
So I took one of the
weren't here. We first started. They send us out there in the field, like day one, basically. And next thing you know, we're fighting guys in power armor with 2 miniguns for hands.
Yep.
And then they're like, "No, you don't get to have a gun."
Wait, but what about? Wait, huh? What about Mox? Mox has like a ton of guns.
Listen, I understand that it's nonsense, and I agree that it's nonsense. But some people have been given significantly more. I was offered one at one point by Monty, but then I was told that I couldn't have it. But then, they took the one that I had away, and I don't know. It's unclear. But
maybe Monty
I'm
just
definitely
hates guns.
Monty literally offered it to me unprompted. I suspect that it's maybe not him. I was like, hey, I'm looking to not have this problem quite so much. And he's like, have you considered a gun? And I'm like, I guess now I
Huh. That is very...
one guy.
It's kind of the opposite of what he told you before. He was very against you having a gun, and that's weird.
I talked him into making me a gun.
Different things.
Oh, nice.
Different people.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's different if it's super tech.
I mean, maybe somebody changed his mind over the time or something on guns.
Yeah, in fairness, the gun that I had was one that had bullets in it.
There's one dude here who's an Edith.
I mean, you had that cane. So that was kind of underwhelming.
Speaking of tech, do you think the engineers there's somebody in the engineering bay and you actually need something?
There's 7.